Lucky's Tale with Wildman and Decker.
Hello, everyone.
Are you ready to have so much cuteness and a cute adorableness that your head explodes?
The diabetes. Nothing I can't handle.
Okay. That's fine. I can start a new game. I beat this game, so I can do that. I can do it.
It started with the destruction of our home. In a mad grasp for power, the sorcerer Jinx betrayed his friends and tried to steal our most powerful artifact, the Book of Ages. The Guardian Order stood together to fight against him. But in the battle that followed, Jinx banished those that opposed him. His spell scattered the Guardians to unknown worlds, stranding them far from Sky Castle.
Decker, are you seeing this?
The few of us that remained took the book and
Yep.
we spent years evading Jinx and his family of villainous children. The dreaded kitty litter. We couldn't outrun him forever.
That's fun.
Stay behind me, Lucky.
Your little game of cat and fox is over, Swifttail. There's nowhere left for you to run.
The dreaded kitty litter. That's adorable.
We prepared to make our last stand in my homeworld of Foxington. But just when all hope seemed
No
lost,
joke, that huge guy you
something
later find out is
strange
modeled
happened.
after Macho Man Randy
The
Savage.
book reacted violently to Jinx's magic.
Like his whole
Whether it
level
did so to
is
defend
just
itself or to
wrestling
protect us, its pages scattered wildly in
with
the
wrestling
storm
rings.
unleashed.
It's awesome.
The portal it opened was violent and unstable, pulling Jinx and his kitty litter to somewhere far from
Kitty
Foxington.
litter.
But it wasn't the kitty litter the book wanted.
I'm slipping! Hold on, Lucky! I'm going either way!
Before the portal closed, it took my little brother Lucky as well.
Lucky!
No, it's Bible Goes West all over again.
Without the Guardians,
Oh, I love that movie.
can't travel between worlds.
You know, given the kind of person I am,
stuck
I
here
should
ever
love
since
that
that
movie
day.
too, but it traumatized me as a
Waiting.
kid.
I don't know where
So
that
did
Yeah.
Fox and the Hound, actually.
but I know that Lucky is still out
And so
there
did Old Yeller.
within the book.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Lyra Swifttail, and I'm the current head of what remains of the Guardian Order.
My little brother grows up to be Fox
This
McCloud.
isn't my story. This is Lucky's tale.
No kidding, that one dude in that picture looked like Fox McCloud's dad. Because his dad just looks like Fox McCloud with sunglasses.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
It's hilarious. It's going to be really funny if RKO sees we're streaming and just hops into the chat. That would be funny. Okay.
Whoa!
Oh, this game is adorable. It should not be this adorable. It's getting to me. Come on.
Hey, it could be worse. It could be Moe when you're not prepared for Moe.
Yeah, but I have a reputation to keep up.
Come on!
I'll ask you later, but for some reason, I know what Moe is, but because I'm kind of brain dead, I actually forget what it is.
Oh, it's not. It's just a like really cutesy anime.
That's right, okay. I love doing this, and this actually comes in, because of some leveling platforming later on, this is crucial. It's really cool. That just goes to show how brain tired I am. Oh man, I must really be losing it. Go away, little figment of my imagination. I know you're not really here. Wait, you are really here. Oh my gosh, you're really real. I'm so happy right now. Sorry, it's just I've been here for ages. I've had no one to talk to. Oh man. Wait, I know that guardian signal. Are you a Swifttail? Jeez, where are my manners? Welcome to Sky Castle, former home of the Guardians. Former home of the Guardian Order. I'm sorry, it's been a long time. My name's Greg, and I'm the male golem. At least I was before the portals to the other worlds disappeared. Whatever happened to them? I'll help you get home, but I'm stuck here. Too. Even with your signal, the book seems to be missing pages. We can't travel without them. You know, if that big gate was open, we could ask the other golems for help. Maybe if you ring that doorbell up there, they'll let us in. It's kind of hard to reach. Try tail swiping that switch over there. It might help you find the path. I am totally inconsistent with that voice. Although that's part of the fun. So what do you have to add to this deck?
Sorry, I'm just
We're both tired.
taking it all in.
Oh, wait, cool. I never noticed that before. That's funny.
That's funny is his tail sticking out when he digs it in the ground.
Oh, you want to see something really funny? Watch what he does when I turn the camera. Oh yeah. Watch.
You gotta be like close to him.
Well, he was doing it. Oh, hold on. Cause he'll sometimes when he sees you, he'll get excited. Oh, he's not doing it now. He did do it a second ago.
Like he opened his mouth like, hey!
Yeah, that. He got excited. He got so happy.
Doesn't he get like a little propeller twirl, like added to his jumps
No,
later in the game?
no. This is Lucky, not Tails.
No, I know it's not Tails. I was actually
sure?
thinking Conker.
Are you sure you know it's not Tails?
Tails doesn't wear blue.
No, his color scheme is yellow. But the funny thing is, this dude's voice. I don't know who voiced Lucky or anything. My gosh, is his voice just adorable for this character? And if anyone that knows me, I am not really one for cute things, but this just gets me.
Bless you.
Thank y'all.
So they must have did something right when they made this little guy.
Yeah, to get me, be like, oh, that's adorable. Wait, what? Master Mittens. I'm gonna let you see his hear how he talks, and then figure out a voice for that. That's not it.
Wow, weebo bani wow. Wow, dim nipoki.
Wait, that sigil. Are you a guardian? Oh, how I've waited for this day. No help for someone taller. Perhaps you could be my arch nemesis. Every hero needs a rival, and perhaps you will become mine.
Dim nipoki.
But first, you must prove yourself worthy. I'll be waiting for you in Sky Castle, tiny rival. But for now... I vanish.
Hey, you, help a head out. The great golem was taking a nap when Sky Castle was attacked. My brothers and I barely had enough time to hide the clover pages we found before that strange cat knocked our heads off. It must be a strong cat. Pick me up and take me back to my body by the bell. We need to wake the great golem if we're gonna stop that fiendish feline. Oh, you wanna know something funny?
What's up?
Me and Fatal were talking one time about like animals that we look like, and I was like, I kind of fancy myself as a badger or Wolverine, obviously, you know. But he was looking at me, and he's like, no, you're not a Wolverine. You're a panther, dude. And I was like, wait, what? And what he said was really funny because he even brought pictures up to show me to prove his point. And he's like, he's like, it's the shape of your face and your broad muscular shoulders that make you look like that. He's just showing me pictures of panthers, and my gosh, they're like, he's right. Those shoulders are freaking huge and muscular. And then the shape of the face of the panther, and I was like, yeah, okay, you got me. And then I was looking at him, and I was like, if I'm a panther, you're a freaking squirrel. He's like, yeah, I've been told that. It's the hair. And the funny thing is, I was looking at it and I was like, you're either a squirrel or a wolf, and I can't decide which. And then he found that edited photoshopped picture of a squirrel with a wolf head. And it was so awesome.
Okay.
I was just like, well, there you go. It was just so funny.
Apparently he's been told that before.
Yeah. I was just like, that's too funny. Oh no, I screwed up.
Oh, this is a neat take on the red coins.
Yeah.
Multicolor. Or different colors, rather.
I think I missed one. Did I miss one?
Yeah, a little blue one.
Uh-oh. Okay. So, do I get to do it all over? Okay. These aren't too hard once you know where everything is, but at the first part, the first time it kind of is. There we go. And it even has the jewels, the gems from Crash Bandicoot too. It's really, really cool. I love this game. So, like I said earlier, I beat the because I back on the what was it, 2002 was it 2002 that the original God of War came out?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. I was so proud of beating that game because that was the first game I ever beat without a strategy guide. And that's impressive, especially considering how the puzzles that they were doing and bragging about were so hard and creative. So I was super happy about that. But the other part was I actually beat the 2018 soft reboot of God of War a few days ago. And I actually don't remember how many days it took me, but like when I was playing the game, I would play it from like the time I got up to pretty much the time I went to bed. And I didn't play it every day until I did it. There was a few days in between, but I think it like took me like 3, maybe 4 days. So, and it was actually pretty good. I'll put it this way: I am looking forward to Ragnarok. Oh, oops.
No.
So it has the whole coins from Mario, the gems from Crash Bandicoot, and the word collecting from Donkey Kong.
Yep.
This game's perfect.
Man, Knuckles wishes he could dig like that.
I know. Eat your heart out, Knuckles. He fell off. Oh, he fell off. That's awesome. I know, that's pretty cool. I drove him so insane. He's like, no, I'm just gonna end it, dude. That's easier than dealing with you. Oops. Oh, and his annoyed cry is so adorable. Is there such thing as being too cute?
Oh, I'm sure.
I already see what got me.
Hey, fireballs from Mario.
Oh. There we go, that's awesome. I found a Dragon Ball! 6 more and I can have my waifu wish.
I know you made the comparison to like the gems from Crash Bandicoot, but I can't help but picture the Chaos Emeralds from Sonic.
You know what? That's true. That's a very good point. Oh, it's this guy, this loser. There we go.
He's got transformation jutsus.
There we go. I don't think those were transformation jutsu so much as they were like, because those things show up later on as like normal enemies.
So like summoning jutsu.
There you go. If you had a summon a contract for an animal, what would it be?
I don't know. Probably not because of the third Hokage. Probably a monkey.
I would probably choose Godzilla. Freaking kaijus, man, they're awesome. You know what, RKO? We're free. Like, I know you can get to the. Why don't you just go ahead and pop in and join us? Because I know you can. I even said you were going to, so because I figured you would. The funny thing is, like, while I say Godzilla, and that would totally be awesome and would be my thing, I would say, like, for context of the show, I probably would be more like I probably would be more along the lines of like a fox or a Wolverine, because one, I love foxes, and two, I like Wolverines, so it would probably be one of those two. Oh gosh, that would be a flip of a coin to be honest, because I don't know which one I would want. I guess it would depend on what the character, what the quote advantages are supposed to be, what they do. Fighting style wise, I can kind of see myself as a Wolverine though, with the for summons. I don't know. Yay! I got a pet.
Hey, celebrate!
Arky was like, you'd have a honey badger. What did I tell you? He would join in. So, what's up, RKO? I actually can't hear him. Can you hear him?
No, I can't hear him.
Can you check to make sure he actually went into the party? Oh, well, he left the party.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
What happened? What happened? Oh no. Mr. Mittens. Oh, there he is.
How did you get here so fast? No, man. Now he can't hear us.
Oh, great. What's going on?
Okay, there we go.
Wow, what happened?
I had to unplug the headset and plug it back in.
An easy fix.
Say, no matter, I accept your challenge, tiny as you are.
Wow. Weebo bunny wow.
Oh, me? Wow.
If you can find the pages before me, then we shall have battle.
Is that a two-tailed cat?
Gibble bunny.
No, it's not two-tailed.
I look forward to your eventual defeat, but for now, ka-chow! I vanish.
Well, apparently it's Lightning McQueen.
He is a shinobi. Well, that was intense. Oh, this place should be crawling with golems. I think that cat scared them all off. Why don't you head after Mittens and the clover pages while I scout around and see what's up? Okay, trying to... Oh, I get my choices of where I want to go. Cool. Cool. Heavy herbs. I don't know how to say that word.
I'll let you know as I see it.
Aqueducts.
Aqueduct.
Yeah, aqueducts.
Gotcha. Oh, you got more outfits on me? Oh wow,
Giovanni.
I really do have to unlock all these things again.
He's really lost a lot of stuff since the fall of Team Rocket.
Oh, I got it.
I mean, he even lost human status. That's,
I mean,
kind
like,
of sad.
what can we even call Giovanni human at this point?
Giovanni,
by the way,
what? He was at one point.
Well, I mean, physically anyway. So the funny thing, like, have y'all seen Matt Pat's theory on Nurse Joy?
Yeah.
That
Wow.
is...
I believe so, yeah.
That is so awesome. I was just like, oh my gosh, that's perfect. So Nurse Joy is a human, is a Pokemon that evolved into a human. That's amazing.
I mean, it makes sense given some of the lore in the games. It
and
does state Pokemon, or that humans most likely evolved from Pokemon.
Yeah, like, Well, the way, like, with certain parts of the lore, it's basically saying humans evolved into Pokemon, Pokemon evolved into humans. It's a back and forth cycle, basically. So I'm like, you know what? Given that, okay, and like given all the stuff he put with with Nurse Joy, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. It's one of those things I wonder. Like, there's no way the people making Pokemon at that point had that planned out.
No, of course not. I mean, really, if you think about it, Gold and Silver were supposed to be the last games.
Yeah, that's funny. I know
That was over 20 years ago.
Dang.
Let's see. I know. I haven't done these in a long
Have either of you guys gotten to the point where when you hear like it's the anniversary or something, when it's 10 years, it stops being important after a while. You need to like because like, oh, everything could be like 10 years old, but when it's like 20 years old, it's a bit more impressive.
Everything like 15 years, it's like okay, it's kind of getting there. When it's 20 years, yeah, that's really cool. After anything after 20, like when it hits 25, you're like, oh no, that's great and awesome and horrible at the same time. But anything after 25 years, and like, oh crap.
Hey, just never forget almost everyone born in the year 2000 can legally drink now.
Yep.
Why is that a good thing?
Do what?
I said, why is that a good thing?
I'm not saying it's a good thing, it's just
okay.
we're that old.
Well, I was born long before the 2000.
I know, so was I.
Yeah.
And so was I.
Hey, do y'all remember when we were, what do you call it, young?
I'm still young
fond-
at heart.
Fond memories.
Oh my gosh, I am the oldest out of all of us.
Barely.
Barely, yeah. Wait, did I just do this, or is this a new one? Yeah, it's a new one. So, like, I always like to say that may not be a young stallion anymore, but I'm still a spring chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Seems legit.
Wait, what? Oh crap, I messed up. Okay. Watch the eyes when it goes on to one of the plus signs.
They light up green.
Dadgummit. It had to ruin it.
It's not that surprising.
And they explode into money!
Well, okay, Mr. Smarty Pants RKO, sir. Can you guess what games this game is? What the different games this game is borrowing from?
Well, there's some clear Mario.
Mario is very obvious, yes.
Maybe a little bit of Crash.
Wait, holy crap! Wait, was he here when we were having our conversation, or was he just listening?
I think I like got in as y'all were saying about the Crash and Sonic potential things.
Crap. Okay. That just shows
I mean,
how much I
really,
pay attention.
multiple 3D platformers.
Yeah, well, mainly what
I could see some Spyro inspiration
a
too.
little bit of Spyro, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, I need to stream those games on here, but like the main ones are Mario, or Mario 64, Crash Bandicoot, and a little bit of like and Decker pointed out ever so slightly bit of
Banjo-Kazooie.
no.
Oh, yeah, I
no.
could see Banjo-Kazooie too.
I pointed out Donkey Kong with the letter collection, but Decker said ever so slightly Sonic.
Yeah, because of the
Gems, which
yeah.
which to my mind it looked more like gems from Crash, where to him it looked like
I'd have to
Chaos
see
Emeralds.
the gems.
Yeah.
I hadn't gotten into the chat yet when I got a gem, so.
Oh, it's red. That can't be good.
Of course not. Everyone knows red is the color of evil.
Also, the color of passion.
Now that I think about it, or now that I remember, I think both red and green are like.
You got the wait. All right, Wildman, you got. Wait, don't hit anything else. Hit the one that's on the red X over to the left. Now hit the one you're supposed to get on the plus. No, but you can still do it this way. But okay, hit the one you just hit back down.
Okay. He's looking at you, RKO, waiting for instructions.
Alright, the one that's at the very top, hit it down onto the bottom plus sign.
Oh. Okay. See, the thing is, I can kind of, like, some of these I can get on my own, and some of them, like, on my first playthrough, I had to, like, really, really work with.
Okay, now hit the other one over to the left.
I think I don't know what that is. It's supposed to be an L? I don't know.
I think that's the bad guy.
Maybe? I don't know.
No, don't. I'm not saying hit him. You just hit it. Okay. Hit the one you're not supposed to be getting on the plus back to where it was. Hit that over. Hit it up.
Oh, right. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Uh-oh. That's not good.
No.
Am I frustrating you?
Yeah, I thought you actually had it for a second. Then get one of them back. Okay, get the one that's on the far right back onto the bottom plus sign. The far right.
Isn't that what I did?
Yes, that one. Okay, now hit the bad guy one all the way over to the right.
There we go. There we go. Thank you. The funny, like, so when I had to do this on my own, I had to figure like I got most of them, if not all of them, but it got to the point where like I just had to start whacking stuff until they fit. Because some of them I was able to like map out, but it got to the point where some of them I just like I had to like whack them until I got it right.
I think the thing is I play a lot more puzzle games than you.
Yeah, that is true. I love doing that.
You can tell.
Hey, Tony's in the chat.
Holy crap. Uzumaki. Uzumaki's here. We should play up on our rivalry since he's an Uzumaki and I'm a Uchiha. Although, granted, I am very much... What do you call the member of the family that looks like none of the other family members?
Black sheep.
Isn't that more of like
The redheaded stepchild?
Oh yeah, redheaded stepchild would be the one that doesn't look like him.
There you go. I'm more of the redheaded stepchild.
Black sheep is the one that doesn't act like him.
Yeah. I am straight like that.
That's one of the gems.
Redheaded stepchild
Dang, I haven't
doesn't
seen
look
one
like
of
them,
the gems.
where black sheep doesn't act like them.
Having seen one of the gems, I could see either one.
Yeah.
I can see Crash, but I can also see Sonic.
Oops. I'm gonna have to redo this because I messed up a lot.
What did you miss? You got all the letters.
Yeah. Oh, did I?
Except for C, I think.
Yeah,
No, I
but
think you got
I
C.
missed a lot of gems too. So I can redo it.
Did you miss one of them?
Yeah, I missed C and I missed a few gems.
I could have sworn you got C. Okay. I thought I saw you hit it, but...
I thought I did too. So I look nothing like an Uchiha, but yeah. Is it possible to be both the redheaded stepchild and the black sheep?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So that I am the redheaded stepchild black sheep of the Uchiha family.
Oh wow, we need a new term.
Huh?
We need a new term for that.
The redheaded black sheep.
The redheaded black sheep. Okay.
There you go.
There you go. I'm the redheaded black sheep of the Uchiha clan because I look nothing like them. Body-wise, I'm much bigger.
The black sheep stepchild.
The black sheep.
That too.
Dang, God, I messed up. Hold on. There we go.
So if you already collected the letter once, you don't got to collect it again.
I don't know, guys.
Guess we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Because you very much missed the out.
There's the C.
I got more pages this time. Oh, crap.
Oh yeah, the clover with the L lit up, so I think that means it counted.
Okay. I got a lot more pages this time, that's for sure. Yes. There we go.
And the fact that he's collecting pages is a very clear Sly Cooper.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I never got to play Sly Cooper, even though I
The
always
first
wanted to.
one, just the first game.
Just the first one? Okay.
Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. You were collecting pages of the Thievius Raccoonus.
Okay. Yeah, I never got to play it, even though I always wanted to.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah.
I think a Hat in Time also had you collecting pages.
There was a total of 4 of them.
It might have. Yeah.
There was,
Thievius Raccoonus. What was Sly 2's?
Was it Band of Thieves? Or was
No,
it
I think. Yeah, I think it was Band of Thieves, then Honor Among Thieves,
Okay.
and then Thieves in Time.
Okay. Again, I never got to play any of them.
Slide 2 is the best of all of them.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it better than number 3?
Number 3 is good. I think they tried to get too ambitious
Gotcha.
with a whole bunch of different play styles, and it kind of hurt it.
Mr. Mittens! What are you doing here?
My skills are great, but not even a Mushu master like myself could breach the castle's defenses. What's that? You think you can do what I could not? Fool! I dare you to try!
Why do I want to hear Cat Yzma's voice out of this thing? Is that my voice?
Oh.
Is that my voice? Oh well.
Okay. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I forgot
There's
all
a
about
terrible beast up ahead guarding the path. If you can defeat him, you may indeed be worthy of facing me someday. But for now, ka-chow! I vanish!
Oh, this is a little awkward for me. So yeah, the castle guard dog has been acting a little crazy since that cat showed up. I tried to calm him down, but he ran off with my body. Would you mind carrying me until we find it?
Come on!
I find it funny because my voice for that thing changes pretty much every time I speak it, voice him.
This would never have happened to me back when I was a gym leader.
That's funny.
And honestly, you know, thinking back on it, why did I quit just because I got beat by one kid?
Oh, the humiliation.
I guess technically he got beat by 2 kids, but...
What was the second one?
The rival.
Oh. Oh yeah. Now I need the heart. I always forget about the rival. Oh. Secret passage.
Is
Oh,
this
God.
passage a tunnel? Because if it is a tunnel, that would make it a secret tunnel.
Top heads.
Don't worry, I wasn't gonna sing the song. It's funny because Wildman doesn't know what song I'm talking about.
Yeah, and that's probably a good thing.
Because he's never actually watched Avatar all the way through.
Yes, I have actually. It's
So
just,
then,
I did there. I was watching it when it was being aired, but when half the time it kept replaying the whole thing with Boston Say,
okay.
but like I did watch it all the way through.
So then you would remember the secret tunnel episode.
Oh, is that the one where they get trapped, where Aang and Katara and the whole group get separated in like the mines, but like or whatever?
Yes.
Okay.
And Sokka gets stuck with their
hippies?
version of hippies.
Yeah.
And because remember the hippies would always sing the secret tunnel.
Yeah.
I remember, don't let the tunnel get you down. Don't let the tunnel get you down, Sokka.
And by the end of the episode, like when they finally reunited with Aang and all them, Sokka had like a
Red forehead.
Mark on his forehead.
A face palm mark on his head.
Yes. I think that's also the episode that's heavily implied to be the first kiss between Aang and Katara.
Yeah.
I say heavily implied because you technically never see it.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember that episode. I just didn't remember that part of it.
I do remember that they did the it's like, yeah, who would want to kiss you?
Yeah, and like completely misunderstanding. It was one of those kind of things, which I think is yeah, that always annoyed me. I don't think like so. The funny thing is with this game, you only have to get a certain amount of like things in order to open the door to the boss of the actual level. So you don't have to play through all the worlds in any particular area. I think this is the first time I actually played this one area.
I mean, that's how it is in most games of this type.
Yeah, so that was pretty cool. What? Okay, there's no way my memory is that bad that I don't remember this.
I would
There's no
think
way.
not, because you remember everything.
Well, most things that are stupid and unimportant, but yes.
Exactly.
Please.
Like what color that super minor character's socks were in 2
I
seconds.
keep telling you that her socks were the integral to the plot, and I was right. It was both symbolized the whole point of the show, and the item that they were looking for was woven into the fabric. So yes, I was freaking right. I love it.
Fair.
when that happens.
That's fair.
What?
Oh, and for those of you that are wondering what show we're talking about, figure it out.
Yeah. I was just gonna have that be like unspoken.
I know, but people would ask.
Yeah, people will ask, and we're like, well.
I'm just answering their question before they ask.
We're such jerks, and I love it.
Oh, there it is. There's a letter in there.
I'm trying to see where it is.
Go back down. Right beside the trampoline. It's one level below you. Go down.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Okay.
That's where it was. I knew it was there. I just couldn't figure out where it was to get to. Trampoline. Oh crap. Well, I still got it.
I think you missed. Okay, never mind. It didn't light up immediately, so I was like, did you miss the L?
No, I did get a page for it though. How do I get all the way over there?
By trying really hard.
Thank you for your infinite wisdom.
I try.
It's like you don't even at all.
Oh, I did hear a joke that you'll totally hate.
Of course.
Oh, why was the cow tired after giving birth?
Because it had to move over.
No, it was decaffeinated.
Oh my gosh.
And you notice, it sounds like Wildman's lactose intolerant.
Did you just say lactose intolerant?
I did.
What is with you? Like, these are borderline dad jokes. Like, you're not even a dad.
I just like good wordplay.
You know what? I can't, like, it's one of those things where, like, I can appreciate good wordplay, but it has to be cleverly good wordplay.
I think lactose intolerance is pretty clever.
Yeah, but it came from you.
Ouch.
Oh. So, please share that story you shared with me over the phone a few days ago. About being at the store.
At Walmart?
Yeah. What happened?
Oh, yeah, so me and Dad were at Walmart. I'm over by like the barbecue sauces trying to pick up a bottle of barbecue sauce. All of a sudden I hear sirens. Like, the heck? I look over, I see a dude running. I'm like, that's weird. I start to turn back towards the barbecue sauces, all of a sudden I see a cop running. And then like everyone's like watching, everyone's looking. All I know in terms of that is that the dude ran in from outside being chased by the cops. So a good bit later, me and Dad are leaving Walmart. And we go around the back and there's like 5 cop cars. No idea what happened. I would love to know, what the guy did to require that many cops.
Yeah, I would kind of like to know too. But it's one of those things where, like, we really want to know, but it's probably best we don't know.
True.
So, I'll share something with y'all that happened to me, like, on Monday, that y'all are going to be kind of mad at me when I share this, because, like, we have talked to you multiple times since this happened, why didn't you tell us sooner, kind of thing.
Okay.
And I part of me was like, I didn't want to share it, and like, for lack of a better word, lose its meaning, if you know what I mean, and you'll get what I mean when I say it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I almost died on Monday.
Yikes.
Like almost horror movie style. So what happened was I was walking in the woods outside my house, just on the at the end of my street where I live, like there's a huge wooded area. So I was like, you know what? I'll just go walk around in there and see what's up in there. So I was walking around and I kind of come to this like huge, like taller than I am, deep valley area, so I kind of try to climb up to get out of it, and I tripped and I hit my throat on something, like hidden under the brush. And it was like it felt like a jab to my throat. And I moved the brush, and it was like a tree branch that, like, it was like one of those skinny trees that you looked at it and it was sawn off into, like, all it felt like was like a jab to my throat. And I'm like, okay. And in that moment I was like, I knew God protected me right there. Like, in that moment I knew exactly what happened. Because that should have, like, went all the way through my throat, dude. And I was kind of thinking about it too. I was like, it's kind of, I don't want to say it was kind of funny, but it's kind of ironic that happened also with everything we were talking about in, like, the previous stream. So,
oh yeah.
So I was just like, huh, that's kind of weird.
He's like, all right, time to put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah. So, like, it's one of those things where, like, because I had seen a lot of horror movies. In every horror movie, when that kind of thing happens, your throat gets pierced.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that it happened like you fell off something walking through the woods, you could almost say you almost went out Bridge to Terabithia style.
I don't remember that movie at all.
I do. The girl fell off like a bridge, or fell off the bridge and died.
Oh. Well, there was no bridge.
Well, that's why I said you fell off something.
Yeah, I get that.
That's what I meant. That's why I said you could almost.
Yeah. So it was really like, it was one of those things like, in that moment, I knew exactly that God prevented that from happening. So it was just one of those things like, I was hesitant to say anything because I didn't want it to lose its meaning. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Also, hello, Bleeding Shadow.
What's up, Bleeding Shadow? How are you, dude?
What'd you think of that story?
I think they came in like
I think
right
he
near
did
the
come in
end.
like right before, like as I was finishing up that story.
I think you missed the U.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, because it was not lit up when you got the C.
Where's you? Please come here. Daddy needs you. Please tell me you saw how that happened.
I did.
I nearly fell off the platform and when my voice cracked. That's why my voice cracked.
I get the feeling the U's probably under that walkway. Now how you get under there, I don't know. Oh, right there.
Oh. No! There we go. Yes. Come to me, Mr. Wee!
I tried to come up with a clever way of doing a U2 joke, but I couldn't think of anything.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever heard anything from YouTube. I know
I
of
just know
them, I
the
don't think
band
I've
name.
ever listened to any of their stuff, though.
I think the only thing I know about that is that's the band that Bono is in.
No, I think, yeah. I know that Christopher Titus once said that that he had bought so much of his stuff that he probably bought that shirt for him. No! Oh wow, I had 13 lives.
That wasn't very lucky.
Well, considering I started out with like 5 or 6, yeah, it is.
I thought you're still burnt.
That's what I was thinking.
Wait, what?
You were still burnt when you came back.
Oh, that's funny. Dang it, come on. I want to have to redo this. Oh, crap. Oh, wow.
No.
It's okay. I got revived. Oh, you being serious?
Yes.
It's Groundhog Day.
It's Groundhog Day once again, everyone.
You know, I've never actually seen that movie.
I never have either.
I want to.
It's worth seeing once.
I would
And
love
then
to see that
again.
movie.
And again.
I've seen a lot of movies
Yeah.
with that concept in it, and I've seen a very
Same.
bizarre anime with
Yeah.
that concept in it that I'm not sure I would watch again.
I've seen the concept done a few times.
Yeah. To the point where the trope is named after Groundhog's Day.
When that happens, it's always called they're in a Groundhog Day situation.
The funny thing is, there's a horror anime that has that concept, except instead of every day they relive the same day, they relive the same summer. it's one of those weird things where, as an anime fan, I do like it, but there are some there's some scenes that even I am like, okay, that's pretty gnarly. And coming from me, that says something.
It really does.
Yeah. Well, you want to know the funny thing about it is, like, okay, there's a lot of bloody and gnarly stuff in that anime, but there's this one part that it's not really bloody, but the intensity and like the drama behind it is what sets the mood for it. But then, like, you know how everyone has that pet peeve kill kind of thing that just gets to them more than anything else? Like, some people it's the throat, some people it's the eyes, kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Mine, it's the nails.
I can understand that.
And considering I've had nails ripped off before, I totally get I totally get that legit pain. So basically, long story short, with what happened in this scene is, so this twin sister to another character, she's in love with this one character, but is angry that her sister. Hold on, I'm trying to think, because it is easy to get those two confused. So one sister is angry that her love with one character was denied, while her sister's love for another character isn't. So she's like, I don't remember which one is which. Long story short, the point is that in order to make sure these other characters don't get killed by her family, she has to sacrifice 3 nails for 3 nails for 3 lives. So she has to put her hand in this actual torture device and slam on the trigger to rip the nails off her fingers. So yeah, that's what it was. That because of that act, she's the one that goes on a rampage in this. I like to call them cycles because they keep reliving the same summer with different events.
Mm-hmm.
So in this particular cycle, that's what caused her to go on a rampage, because hey, my sister, she was in love with this one guy. Now I was in love with this one guy, and it was
unrequited.
It wasn't approved by my family, and he disappeared. And yet my sister is able to fall in love with this other guy, and that's fine. That's not fair. That's essentially what happened.
I noticed you haven't said the name of the show yet.
I want to see if you can guess it.
Oh, I know. I already know. I want to see if anyone in the comments can guess it.
I think you're the only ones. So, long story short, it's Higurashi When They Cry, and I have made a few.
That's what I was thinking.
I've made a few AMVs about it. So they actually made they actually made a new addition to it. We thought it was supposed to be a new series of it. No, it's just a new season. And I'm like, oh great! I don't think I can take another one. And that, coming from me, that says a lot. Because I don't want to. Again, I'm not trying to brag or anything like that. I'm just saying there was a time where I was like a horror connoisseur, shall we say. There was.
Talking about
not
the guy
much...
that thinks Elvin Lied is the funniest comedy ever.
You mean it isn't? Oh, dude, that show was. I thought that show was hilarious.
Too bad you can't say the same thing about the manga, huh?
I actually never read the manga, I don't think. No! Okay, no! Oh! Okay, Elvin. Okay, wow, my brain, dude. For some reason, I thought you were talking about Evangelion, because that's what popped into my brain because E.
Wow.
and I realized, wait, no. And then when Decker pointed out the manga, I was like, oh no, you're right. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. No, dude, so I read the entire manga, and the only reason I kept reading was like, there's no way this ends on such a bizarre, sour, horrible note, right? It's got to get better. And I'm like, no, it ends on just as downer note as what it began. I'm just like, oh, that's depressing. Like, it has everything that you can imagine: horrible abuse, animal and child, in any kind of way. It has incest. It has everything. I was just like, what? What happened? Why? Why is that a thing? Oh, Elvin Lee was like, oh, you know what? I would actually love you know what I'd actually love to see?
What was that?
I would love to see 4 kids do a dub for Elvin Lee. I would love to see that.
It wouldn't even be the same show.
No, it wouldn't.
I know that's the point,
I would love
but...
to see him do that. You know, the funny thing is with four kids is they have this weird way of like trying to keep it PG, like rated G, while pushing the dark envelope still. It's this weird thing where, like, for all the censorship that they do, they go into some dark places. It's kind of weird.
Hey, Wildman.
Yeah.
Guess which anime has a live-action movie?
Tokyo Ghoul.
When They Cry.
Huh?
When They Cry.
Are you for real? They have that? That's a
Yes,
thing?
it apparently came out in 2008.
Oh, it's that
For
old?
real?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. We have
Here.
got...
See, it's Japanese only, but...
Dadgummit.
Higurashi no Naku Koro ni.
Oh my gosh. I had no idea that they did that. Wow. It's probably a good thing I haven't seen it. But it's one of those things like, I'm curious because I've seen the anime. I've played some of the games.
It's based on the first question arc. And follows the plot closely with slight deviations.
That's what I loved about the Death Note movies from the Japanese back in the late 2000s. Is they followed the plot extremely closely, except for a few deviations that still worked. So yeah, that's what I love. But like, you know, that's the weird thing is like there's like the whole thing with Higurashi is like it's broken up into like 4 to 5 parts, and all of them still like do that weird cycle restart thing, and I'm just like, I know it gets pretty messed up, but part of me still wants to see just to finally have closure on like what the story is, because I had the anime. I saw the entire first season, and then the disc, and after that starts the second season, would not work. It would play, but the audio would not work. And I was just like, I don't really want to spend $75 more on a new copy. So it's just, I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be able to finish that series because of that. But it's one of those things I would love to know what happened. If anyone sees this and knows what exactly the whole plot was, and spoilers, please tell me. I just want to know what the whole deal was, because if you ever watched, like, I might play the games. I don't know. If I do, I would have to have one of y'all play it with me and hold my hand. I would have to get a more powerful computer to do it, though. But it's because my computer just won't do several tasks at once. It flops out and it's like, I can't do that. But but what I did like about the anime, because it was a bit of a, I loved the mystery aspect, but the way the structure of the story was anyway, was really, really cool, because with each cycle, or new, or whatever, like I said, with each cycle, you get new information and from another point of view, which was really cool. So it didn't just do the exact same thing. It starts out that way and then does, like, we got this information last time. Well, here's more information on it this time from a different point of view that lets us know something we didn't know previously. So it was really cool. Play. Let's see if it does it. Let's see. Is it gonna zoom in? Is it gonna zoom in? Let me zoom in. Like, let's see if it'll do it. See? He's happy to see you.
Mm-hmm.
I almost fell. Did I get all the worlds? I guess I did. Okay, yeah, I guess I did. Okay. Time to fight the big bad boss. I fight the big bad boss man.
Even Lucky's excited.
Whee! Can you blame him? He's a kid and he's probably hyped up on sugar too. Something else! Whee! I've had an entire...
a thing!
I've had an entire thing of regular Dr. Pepper and an entire 2-liter, and I'm drinking black cherry juice now. I'll let y'all think of that what you will.
At least you're not as hyped up on sugar as the Final Fantasy VII stream.
Who? Final Fantasy what?
During the Final Fantasy VII stream, you were pretty hyped up.
Okay, yeah. I don't think I was so hyped up as I was excited that I was home alone. So, which we are going to continue Saturday.
Yeah.
And, I promise, while I may get excited, I promise that, I won't get loud like that. Because, which that's kind of...
To where you were blowing out the mic?
Yeah. Which, oh cool, I got this one right away. The first time I played this, it took me quite a while to figure it out. But, that's kind of why I decided to go and buy the mic that I did, and have a good actual mic that I can use for my computer and PlayStation. That way I don't have to worry about blowing it out. Because it's not right next to my face. So, Decker, is there anything you want to share with us? Me and Josh have shared some interesting stories. Do you have one to add to it?
Not in particular.
You live such a boring life.
Yes, I do.
Boring is safe, so it's cool. I hope you know I'm genuinely teasing.
I know. I'm just playing along.
Oh, I see you. I saw you. You thought you could hide from me, but you have to do better than the Predator's cloaking device.
Books, they open doors.
Oh, so RKO, you want to talk about the Cowboy Bebop live action, because you've gotten to see it where I haven't.
I think I talked about it last time.
Did you?
I believe so.
Decker, do you remember this?
It came up last time.
Oh, okay. Basically, I think, yeah, I think we did talk about it, but you're going to have to help me figure out how to get a hold of your account so I can watch it.
Meow. Gibble Baki Chow.
I have to do some research into that because I think Netflix has been cracking down hard on password sharing.
Really? Okay. Well, that sucks. 'Cause it used to let you do that. I figured, why not? I mooch off of you for Disney Plus. What would be the problem with Netflix? To be granted, if anything, I would pay for Netflix before I paid for Disney Plus. But I will say,
Actually, if you have T-Mobile, that you can have it where it's just part of your monthly bill.
well, I don't think Dad would appreciate that.
I think it's cheaper that way too. Anyway.
I don't know, because I don't think Dad would appreciate that.
I do know that right now T-Mobile customers are getting a year of Paramount Plus for free.
Yeah, but I don't like Paramount. But now I know he wouldn't appreciate that, because like there was a long time where the phone bill was a huge point of contention, and he was like he would just do everything just short of rant and rave and go about it, which he did do. But like I'm like, oh, that could have been a lot worse, even though it was still pretty bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did I win? I won. I wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, I would totally pay for a Netflix account. What? How much is it a month anyway?
I'm not sure because I feel like they've changed it a few times.
Okay. I know originally when it first came out it was like 5 or 10 bucks a month. I think it's like roughly 15 to 20, something like that.
I'm looking that up.
Oh, okay.
Out of curiosity.
Oh, awesome.
Basic plan is $8.99.
$8.99?
Yeah.
What? How many different plans are there?
3. There's basic, standard, and premium.
And what's the difference between them?
The number of screens you can watch at the same time,
Oh, okay.
and whether or not you have HD.
HD?
That was a
Basic is the only one that does not offer HD.
And like HD's video?
Yeah, you wouldn't have high def video.
Yeah, but that's not really a problem though. Is it?
If it doesn't bother you, then not really.
Okay. How much is the standard?
$13.99.
Herbal chew. Yowsome.
Oh, this. Listen to this chick's voice and tell me that's not Valley Girl.
Yo finds Kerbaqio, Palsam.
Popwell, how that? Rocket!
I can kind of hear Valley Girl there.
Valley Girl mixed with Mad Scientist.
Yeah. Oh, you are? Oh my gosh, Decker, you are in the valley, so you would know.
Like, I'm totally gonna use this uranium to, like, blow you up and stuff.
And make you radiated, and that way you can be my little spider. I love this worm.
Is it a worm?
It's a worm.
Oh, wow, it is.
It's totally like a redneck country boy backwater hillbilly worm. Maybe not that extreme, but yeah.
It should be voiced by Ginger Billy.
Who?
He is a internet star. He's pretty funny.
Internet Billy. Did you tell me about him before?
Not Internet Billy, Ginger Billy.
Ginger Billy. Didn't you tell me about him before?
I don't think I have.
Okay. Fatal showed me a new person that I'm gonna start checking out.
Who?
Super Butter Buns.
Come on!
It's either Super Butter Buns or Butter Super Buns. One of the two. I can't remember which one exactly, but she's pretty funny.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely getting Crash Bandicoot vibes here.
Yes.
Especially with the side perspective.
Yes. Best part is no time limit.
I was waiting for like a point to say this.
Yes.
Like Lucky seems to be one of those games that are pretty forgiving,
Yes.
but they're not. But they don't spend the whole game holding your hand either.
No. It definitely is. It seems to be one of the games that is with kids in mind, but they aren't trying to be like it's definitely meant for kids in mind, but they aren't at all trying to hold the kid's hand through the whole thing. So that I appreciate.
It gives like a challenge that both kids and adults could enjoy.
Yes. Yo, big dumb beans.
It's kind of like the Kirby games.
Yes. A good comparison.
Except Kirby games lean a little bit more towards purely kids.
Oh, in terms of challenge, you'd be surprised if you haven't played it.
Especially with
If you play on the challenge mode, yeah.
especially especially for Ant Dude.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is when you played it on challenge mode. I loved his reaction when he found out they were making the first fully 3D Kirby game.
Is that still a thing? Is it like it hasn't come out yet, has it?
They just announced it.
Oh yeah, that's what I was about to say.
The one where it like takes place in a world similar to ours, just desolate.
Really?
Yep.
I don't follow a lot of Kirby, so this is news to me. Oh dang it, I missed the K. It's okay, I can still get it. Dang!
Okay.
Still get it. Still do it.
Yeah, bouncing on those might be your best bet.
Dang!
Because you can get it.
It's okay, I'll power through this like I do my whole life. There we go. That was so weird.
Yeah, you missed the C.
Oh, what? See? No!
And it can always come back someday.
I literally,
Did you double die?
Oh,
I respawned at the checkpoint and fell off the ledge before I knew what had happened.
You double died.
Wildman blows it again.
Some people double dip. Wildman double dies.
And I do it right. That's the... Oh. That... Decker, do you
You're still
remember
gonna have to replay the level.
Do you remember when I told you about that sound effect that just plays whenever something happens that only the wild man can do? You know, or like when the kind of mess up that only the wild man would pull? That's it. There we go. So that's something only would happen to the wild man.
Who else but Wildman?
Exactly. Oh, dadgummit. I love that. RKO, you really nailed it on that one.
It's Wildman, Wildman. You never know what he's gonna do next. It's Wildman, Wildman.
We should make that into like a legit theme.
We gotta change some of the lyrics.
Huh?
We gotta change some of the lyrics.
Why? Well, I know what
Think
it's
about
from,
what actually
but...
comes next. Giggity giggity, let's have.
Oh,
That doesn't work here.
right.
right.
I know exactly what you mean, like giggity giggity, let's have sex.
Exactly.
Yeah, we would have to change it to something
We
else.
would have to, yeah. If anything, because it also doesn't rhyme.
Right. You're right on that.
What would work for Wildman though?
Like giggity and like, oh, watch what happens next.
Yeah, but you can't rhyme next with next.
Yeah, that's true. Oh my gosh. This is a lot harder than I thought. Good thing I don't write songs. Yeah, I can kind of sing, but writing songs is not my talent.
Holy crap, don't let him text.
What?
I said, holy crap, don't let him text.
What's that supposed to mean?
We can't trust you to text.
Oh.
We can't trust the wild man to text. He'd offend everybody.
I do that already. Quite easily for some reason.
But you will trust him on Twitter?
I've tried to get him off Twitter.
I have too much fun offending the SJWs. You can't take a joke.
And to be fair, they deserve to be mocked.
Like, okay, like, it's really funny, because, like, I can see, like, people listening to these streams and get, quote-unquote, offended, and I'm like, dude, you can't, like, take, like, 90% of what I say you cannot take seriously. Like, I would say 90 to 95% of what I say you can't take seriously. Because once I know that, I will try to offend you on purpose. Because you getting mad is just hilarious to me.
It's like, oh, they've shown me their weakness. Fun times.
Like, oh, it's like, oh, you should not have told me that. Yeah, it's one of those kind of things. It's super, super funny. Like, it's gotten to the point with me and Josh, with me and RKO, that, like, we just try to offend each other on purpose now.
It's not wrong.
Yeah, like, it's this weird thing where if we can't offend each other, we just resort to getting on each other's nerves, and usually that will work somehow.
What else are friends for?
And it's this really weird thing, like, I found that I can't really annoy him so much as make him angry. And, to
And
the
I
point
can
where,
make him angry pretty easily.
well, like, it's this weird thing where he's much easier. It's much easier for him to annoy me, but for me, it's much easier to annoy him by actually making him mad. Like, and a lot of the times, I don't even really try. I'm just like, oh, he's getting mad. I'll go with this. Like, how many times have, like, we talk about a subject and, like, I start to see, like, I start to hear you're getting mad, and then you kind of hear me start to chuckle.
Yeah, that's why I'll usually end up changing the subject. So I'm like, oh no, he's having fun with this.
Yeah. That legit happens all the time when we're talking on the phone. It's super funny. That's the beauty of having a friend for over 20 years. It's going on 22 years now, isn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Where did our youth go? Oh, that's right. We stole it from each other.
Come on!
Pretty much.
Just wait, Decker.
Normally when we steal youth from people, it drains their youth and gives it to us, but because we were draining it from each other, it kind of canceled out.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what happened. And neither of us were smart enough to, like, just move on. We just like, no, we're not letting the other one get the best of us. We're gonna win this, and it never happened.
Pretty much.
Our pride was our downfall.
Just like the Bible said.
Pretty much.
But now look at you.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe you made that jump.
That's awesome. Wildman, always doing the impossible. I think me and Colony Kevin would get along pretty darn well because we have the same goal in mind, but our tactics are ever so slightly different. He tries to annoy people and to drive them crazy, where I just drive them crazy. Our end goal is to troll people and drive them crazy. Our tactics are ever so slightly different. It's really funny because you watch Call Me Kevin and you watch my videos and they're doing the same thing, just going about it ever so slightly different. Where Kevin goes for the immediate kill with trying to annoy people, where I play the long game and just let my mere presence just drain you down and into the absurd depths of insanity. It's really, really cool.
And you hear, in the background, you hear the damnation score. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Or...
What is that from?
Oh, it's more, it's like... Dun, 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 dun.
What is that from?
Why couldn't there have been one more of those dirt mounds? Those dirt mounds you were just jumping around?
Yeah.
Why couldn't there have been a third one?
Any particular reason? Are you trying to get to something, or is there just a random
Because
thought?
if there'd been a third one, it'd be a Doug Trio.
Oh.
I understood that reference.
Again, my brain's only working on half cylinder, half power.
Also, twice the power of usual.
I think you misunderstand math at the moment.
No, I'm saying that your brain usually only works at a quarter of a normal power.
Wow, that's... I should be insulted, but I can respect that.
Or I was gonna
Because
say, oh, he's trying to stay awake, so it doubles the power he would usually use.
it's this weird thing where like I should be insulted, but because it's him, I can just say that he's full of crap.
Hey,
Which I usually am. Oh, okay. I gotta stay buried and stay burrowed. Okay. Whoa.
It's weird considering that the farmer's a worm. You're a fox. You could just kill him.
Yeah, you would think, right? Trying to. Okay. Okay.
How do you burrow through wood?
That's not wood.
It looks like wood.
What I'm on now is dirt. Only this
Oh, I know.
area right there is wood.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, but still, my
On the
point
ends.
is, how do you burrow on that wood?
Because there's dirt on top of it.
Okay, fair enough.
The only the side parts of the ramp are wood.
Okay, okay.
Whoa. Whoa. Hi there, Farmer Joe. How about you lay there? Which is really funny because these are my relatives. I should not be laughing at that.
Oh, you have
where
farmer
is it?
relatives?
No, yeah, I do have legit redneck, borderline, like, legit redneck, somewhat borderline, backwater hillbilly kind of relatives.
Hmm.
And I love them dearly.
I have some pretty redneck relatives.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I remember last year at Thanksgiving, me and my oldest cousin Scott, who,
Pilgrim?
no, is he, wait, no, I guess he would be my uncle because he's, yeah, no, he is my cousin because his wife is my oldest cousin on my dad's side, so yeah, it's my cousin, he's my cousin. Well, me, him, and his daughter, went four-wheel riding last Thanksgiving up at their place. Wait, what'd you say?
Worm can rust, fur can turn a roo wig.
She said she got herself in a pickle.
Okay. There we go.
Shawana gribble urtsaw. Problem is, Twakan derbalerman shorple nibs, Shawana
You know what these worms kind of remind me of with their buggy eyes
Yeah,
and their like complexion?
I really
They
find
remind me of the
funny that-
rabbits.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
I love that these guys, none of these characters actually talk. They all talk gibberish. And
Yeah,
it works.
that's where the Banjo-Kazooie comes in.
Okay.
Did
I
you
never really got to
play
play
any of the
Banjo-Kazooie.
Banjo-Kazooie games? That's how those characters talk. Yep. That's Banjo-Kazooie.
Wow.
They're the only ones that actually say words, even if it's just one.
And now you can beat Banjo-Kazooie within a quarter or within an inch of his life with a key.
That's really cool. I never knew I could do that.
Hey, but this year's a private rehearsal.
Yeah, go.
Oh, shucks. I can't do anything without my backup dancers.
I love doing that now. I should not have discovered that I could do that.
What have we done? We've awakened a monster.
No, you just made the monster more monstrous.
No, we showed him a new trick.
And like
You
every
can't
little
teach an
kid,
old
they're
dog
gonna
new
want,
tricks.
they're gonna wear out that trick immediately and
I
show
love
all
it.
their
Either
friends.
he's ignoring it, or he completely missed it.
I think I completely missed it. What'd you do now?
I said, so we can teach an old dog new tricks.
Bird.
It's really funny you say old dog since you're only like ever so slightly younger than I am. I love
I
that
do not
you
deny
just.
this.
I love that you just constantly make fun of how stupid I am. And if you watch any of my videos, you can clearly tell I'm not stupid. I just don't care.
See what it is. You're stupid by choice.
Yes and no. It's not so
You
much I'm
choose-
stupid by choice, because like if you watch any of my Let's Talk videos, you can clearly tell I'm putting thought into it, and I just don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I'm clearly not stupid. I have the grades to prove it. Just not on paper anymore. But like, it's one of those things like I don't care enough to
You choose
prove
to
it.
play dumb.
Like, no, it's more like I don't care enough to prove that I'm smart. I'd rather like let them figure that out for themselves. Like oh, he's acting clearly stupid, and then they see like me talk about something, and they're like, wait, what? You mean he's not? Oh my gosh, he can have fun and be smart at the same time.
Like, I thought that only happened in stories.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, by the way, did y'all ever see that season of, I forget what the name of the season was, of Survivor, where it was Team Brains, Team Brawn, and Team Good Looking or something like that? Team Beauty.
I've never really watched Survivor, so no.
Well, you're a loser.
Like... It's
So-
one that sometimes will hold my interest, sometimes not.
It was this, well, me and my mother watched that entire season, and we were just non-stop laughing at Team Brains because they were talking, they were not talking like any human being would ever talk.
You missed one of those little green floaty dotty thingies.
Where?
If you see
Okay,
like
I
just...
see it.
Okay.
I see it. No, I gotta get it.
Well, that's not the one I was
another
talking
way.
about. That's not the one I was talking about.
That's not the one you were talking about?
No.
Which one?
To get to the one I'm talking about, you'd have to bounce on the tomatoes.
Okay. I think that is how I'm supposed to get that one I was just at, though.
Oh, do you see it right there?
Yeah, that one up top there? Yeah, I have to go do it by tomatoes. Oh, that one
No.
over there. Yeah, I see that one too.
Yeah.
Ah! Nevermore. Nevermore. Nevermore.
Nevermore.
Nevermore. So, the funny thing is,
Both the Raven.
me and my mom were watching that, and the people on Team Brawn, because they were on Team Brain, because they were on like the team that was supposed to be the smart people. They were like using all these weird, huge, big words that you would not use in the sentences they were putting them in. And I'm like to the point where like at one point they were talking about like they got ice cream as a reward, and like this old skinny lady was notorious for it, and we were like laughing so hard at it. We're like we were just so happy to finally get some glucose into our system. It was so good, blah blah blah, that kind of stuff. And I'm just, and she did that non-stop the entire time she was on the show, just all that kind of stuff. And I was turning to my mom, and I was just like, if she does not talk like that in the reunion show, I'm going to be severely disappointed. Because I guarantee you, because the whole brain team was trying to talk like that, but she was just the one that knocked it out of the park. And it's just like, there's no way she talks like this in her normal everyday life. It was
probably not.
It was one of those things where, like, I guarantee you the producers were probably like, okay, you're on Team Brains, you gotta make people think you're actually smart. And so they just amped it up from there. I guarantee you that's what happened. But I was just like, these people do not talk like this in real life.
Yeah, because I guarantee you it shows majority scripted.
Well, I guarantee you there's probably a lot of it that was, but like, that definitely felt like a producer movie. It was just, I was laughing so hard at it. So I'd rather have people think that I'm an idiot and then be shocked when I bring up something and talk totally different than how they're used to, and then they're like, wait, what? You mean he's actually smart? And I guarantee you that had something to do with my ex-girlfriend, because I did that on a fairly regular basis, and I need to send you a gif of Ron White doing this weird, like, almost looks like a seizure, but it's part of a joke of like how shocked people are, like a person he was talking to, like, shock value, their shock reaction of shock, and it's just so funny because it just looks like a person's having a seizure. So I'd rather have them think that I'm just stupid, and then say or do something that makes them have that reaction, and they're like, well, I certainly pulled a surprise on you, didn't I?
So that roof that you were on just a little bit ago, it has like the tomato kind of on its side on top of it. Can you knock that tomato off?
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm kind of talking to y'all and not paying attention. I know how to get to that other one. I just I'm trying to get.
I figured you weren't paying much attention with how much you've been falling in the water.
Yeah, no. But what can I say? I like to swim.
It's not your fault that Lucky doesn't.
Yeah. Of course, also one of my favorite movies of all time. Most people don't like. I love it, and it's a Kevin Costner movie. And it's called Waterworld.
Oh, I saw that. It wasn't that bad.
Was that movie not amazing?
Like I didn't, I wasn't aware that people like didn't like it. No. It was just like, hey, they put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah, like I think part of it was like it didn't make most of it. It did not make a lot of its money back. But it was still like a good movie, and like people like to make fun of Kevin Costner and his acting in it, and like how he was not playing a good hero, and like that's kind of part of the point with that character. He's not really a hero, because in the context of that world, there are no heroes. Everyone is out to get out for themselves and just to survive, because the whole world is just water now. Hey, Mr. Anime, what's going on, dude?
He says, hey dude, what's up? I just had to write a script for a redo of Healer character analysis video I plan on doing. Ooh.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be amazing. I'm still working on a script. I'm gonna have to have Decker, like, after I write it, I'm gonna have to have Decker refine it, like, with grammar or whatever, and make sure it makes sense. But I'm gonna be making a video on characters that I relate to in anime and fiction in general. And I will go, like, it's definitely going to be going into details of my life, because some of these characters that I relate to, some of the things they went through in their story, I actually went through in real life.
And I certainly look forward to process. And
hopefully my life doesn't traumatize you.
It probably will.
Probably to an extent.
I already did Kiarga, since that one was really enjoyable for me.
Nice. Nice. I'm looking forward to seeing it. I need to watch that now. Now I'm actually trying to concentrate a little bit. I know, like, Arcade's like, wait, you can concentrate? I know, I beat you to it.
I wasn't gonna say anything, honestly.
No, but you were thinking it.
Actually, I wasn't.
You guys just ripped in my self-realization. That was your plan all along. You can totally take credit for that. Oh my gosh, dude. I am not this bad.
I'm telling you, not giving Lucky a move where he can like hover, like
Yeah.
that. I can understand they don't want to copy too much, but
That would have helped.
like a little propeller move, a la Conquer.
I never got to play Conquer. I've only
I've seen a Let's Play of it,
Wait, what?
and I'll be honest, it was better than I thought.
Dang, gummit! It's okay. It's cool.
But and while it can be crude, I also appreciate how even Conquer is like, why is everyone just so rude around in this place?
It definitely seemed like crude humor was its selling point, but it didn't. It wasn't all that it had.
Mm-hmm.
It was what. It wasn't what sold it, but it was what marketed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not all that it had, but it is what sold the copies. So have y'all noticed that sometimes when it spawns me there, it'll spawn me on top of there, and sometimes I'll just fall through to the bottom?
Yeah.
It's so bizarre.
Apparently, on Monday, the woman believed to be the oldest person passed away.
I heard about that. 108 years
She-
old.
124.
124.
Yep. Meaning she would have been born in the 1800s.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. Like the late 1800s.
It says she was believed to be the last woman alive to be born in the 19th century.
Oh my gosh.
That's an impressive life.
Yeah. She was born September 11th, 1897.
I don't think I would want to live that long. Just being honest. I don't think I could take the craziness the world is in right now much longer, nor could the world take much more of me.
It's like I'm crazy, but at least I'm fun with it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna be crazy, have some fun with it. Don't be bored. Don't be a prude about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I finally made it across. Stop that. There you go. Big flower ball. I do remember on my original run, this spot gave me a little trouble trying to stay on these boats. Nice.
300 coins.
Oh, I can figure stuff out from time to time. I don't need Arteo to be my brain work.
It's like, eat your heart out, Mario. We have to work harder for our one-ups. Or not one-ups, like pages.
You collect stars, I collect pages. I like to read, you don't. I'm better. And I'm a kid, so... Oh, so did y'all... I just found this out the other day. The chronological age Mario is supposed to be is 25.
I think I remember that.
I was like, are you for real? He's supposed to be 25? And then, which they said, so, and Luigi's supposed to be 24.
Kinda doesn't make sense if they're twins.
No, they're not supposed to be twins. They're just a younger and older brother. I don't think they're actually supposed to be twins. Which I was just like,
Yoshi's Island lied to me.
I thought
I know it was made at a time where
they were
not everything
still
was
trying to figure
established.
that stuff out. The funny thing is, I always thought, like, Mario doesn't look like, he looks like he's 35 at the youngest, but he looks more like 45 to me. You would, like, you find out he's 25, you're like, really? You would have thought he was older. Of course, he's a video game character, so they can make him as old as they want. Oh, there you go, Dale. Go getting started singing there, Dale.
Purple Niz, you wanna grab a alert zone?
Bird's back to fantastic. No, this is the last one. He was fretting something awful above the stage in the VIP area. He gets really keyed up before the performance. Unfortunately, the backstage gate is locked tight. Dig deep, and I'm sure you'll find a way through. Thank you, Sheriff. By the way, Sheriff, that mustache makes you look really delicious, and I'm kind of hungry. I'm a fox, you know. I just like...
It's like back away slowly.
Like, I'm just like, so since these are supposed to be like country folk, and I just like, just do that as I'm walk away from him, it's like, oh no, it's graboids and trimmers all over again. Where's Kevin Bacon? Oh man, that was funny.
Don't worry, if you want Kevin Bacon, all you gotta do is grab any actor or actress, then you're only 6 degrees away from it.
They're nearly what?
You're only 6 degrees away. It's this thing, it's honestly 100% true. You take any actor or actress and you can connect them to Kevin Bacon with 6 connections or less.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Because it'll be like, okay, this person was in this movie with this person, who was in this movie with this person, who was in this movie with this person. It goes like that until you hit Kevin Bacon.
Really?
Yep.
So
and
what you're saying
for the most part, at least, there might be 1 or 2 people where it's more, but typically it's only going to be 6.
So what you're saying is Kevin
That's why it's called
Bacon's been
6.
in too many movies.
He's not in enough. But no, it's this whole thing is called the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
I didn't know that was a thing. Huh. I did not know that was a thing. I learned
Grab the
something
key.
today.
Can you climb while grabbing
That's
while
what it
holding the
was.
key?
I still learned something today.
Can you climb while holding the key?
No. Okay, I know. I remember what I'm supposed to do. I think I remember. Yes. Oh, I found a Jimmy. There we go.
That's a.
I was wondering how long it was going to take you to see that.
Yeah, I know, right? I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I'll catch on eventually. Okay. Yeah.
What if you get the elevator down?
I know what I'm doing. I got it.
Okay.
See, what I like about these things, the puzzles in this game, is they're not hard. They're just a little bit of brain teaser to get like the muscle working. I like that.
Yeah,
It's
but
one of
no.
those things where like they're super simple. You just gotta like to where like it's easy to overthink them, but then you realize, oh, it's not hard. You know what I mean?
Yep. It make and like it's simple enough to where it's not like you're not straining your brain,
Right.
but they're clever enough to where like it takes some effort.
Right. I like
But it's a good kind of effort that makes you go, oh, I see how this is. I see how this goes.
Yes. Yes.
That puzzle was definitely one of them.
Yes. And I remember it giving me a little bit of trouble the first time I played it, and I was like, oh, I remember what I'm doing. Oh, y'all are gonna love this. I love how Lucky is just like Indiana Jones now. Have y'all seen the photos of that new movie, the new Indiana Jones movie?
I have not.
I think I've seen a couple of them.
On set, like, I think it's like supposed to be pictures of him in the scene on set. Harrison Ford just looks so down and defeated and depressed. Oh no. I feel so bad for you, Harrison Ford. You used to be one of the coolest guys in Hollywood.
It is the fourth Indiana Jones movie.
No, it's the fifth.
No, it's the fourth.
No, it's the
He's
fifth.
he's saying there was no Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh, don't even. I like that one.
The alleged one with Shia LaBeouf does not exist.
Yes, it does, because I own it and I like it. You are not that. We are not playing that PC, non-PC stuff. I like that movie.
What does that have to do anything with PC? The movie just sucked.
It's one of those things where like, oh, it's PC, like not to like it, but it's PC, like it's non-PC, PC, like it's non-PC, PC to like it, to not like it, because that's what we're supposed to. That's like what movie fans are supposed to be, but it's that kind of stuff.
I just didn't like
actually
it.
like that movie, but I have found out over the years that I have weird taste when it comes to movies. I actually do like bad movies, whether they're bad or just so bad they're good, whatever. I just like bad movies. So, and like to the point where like some of these movies that are supposed to be quote unquote bad, I genuinely enjoy. Because to me, like a movie doesn't need to be good, it doesn't need to be bad for me to enjoy it, which is the whole point of a movie. And I think somewhere along the line, people forgot that.
Yep. People these days forgot about. No. they've been. If it's not people forgetting, they've been outnumbered by people that have no idea.
Yeah. It's this weird, like, it's called entertainment. I'm like, okay, were you entertained
I don't
by this, by such and such movie? Yeah, but okay, then it did its job. Regardless if it was, quote, that's not what it was supposed to be doing, whether it entertained you in the way it was meant to, as long as you were entertained by it, it did its job. Get over it. Which is,
And if you honestly didn't like it, oh well.
yeah. Which is
Like,
it's
won't,
really funny.
I won't hold a grudge. You don't hold a grudge.
It's really
Just
funny.
find
What
something
I
we
just
do
said
like.
and what you just said is basically on mine and RKO's entire opposite views on the Super Mario's Brother movie. I genuinely love that movie and was genuinely entertained and think it's
And
a
I
legit good
genuinely
movie where
hate it.
he is the exact polar opposite, which I call him a fake fan for. Like,
It's funny because
it's-
I've never claimed to be a fan of I've never even claimed to be a fan.
of Mario, yes.
Not really. Do you know how few Mario games I've actually played?
So what you're saying is you're
I'm not a
Nintendo
platformer.
fan?
I'm not a platform gamer.
Oh no!
You're a fake gamer.
No, when it comes to Nintendo, I just prefer Zelda.
See, I do too, but even I still play Mario. Granted,
I've
I
just
play
never
the old-
been a huge fan of platformers.
Granted, I tend to play the old school Mario. So then what you're saying is you would not like this game that we're playing right now. That's what
Well,
you're
see,
saying.
this is more action platformer.
It's because the fox, isn't it? It's because the fox is adorable, isn't it? What's the matter? You don't like fat Italian plumbers? What is it? They're not good enough for you?
You know what? Yes.
You heard
It's
it right here,
because
ladies and gentlemen.
it's because of the insult to Luigi.
RKO is racist for Italians.
No, see, it's because Mario hogs the spotlight while his brother is treated like a joke.
I'm sorry, didn't we just get the year of Luigi 2 years ago? And he's become a main staple in gaming ever since?
And yet his evil counterpart
Oh, I don't give a crap about Waluigi.
still
So-
has not gotten the respect he deserves.
Yeah, it's like it's one of those things like, okay, is it not enough we finally got Luigi? Who cares about Waluigi? Why is that a
I
thing
do.
now? Huh?
Waluigi needs respect.
No, he doesn't.
Oh,
He wears purple. He should have respect.
Oh no! Send out the drones and the reporters. Send out the rescue party. I don't care about Waluigi. That's right, I said it, and I'm a Nintendo fan. I think people get themselves so up in their panties in a bunch too much about that kind of stuff. Luigi I can get, because he's a gaming icon. He's been around since pretty much the beginning. Waluigi, not so much.
I think the big
To
reason
the
a lot of
point
it
he was
really
made as a joke.
not really.
Yeah! He was made as a joke, just like Wario was.
Wario was never meant to be a joke. He was meant to be the antithesis of Mario.
I know, but the whole reason
That's
is
not
that
a
they
joke.
made-
He was made as a
the whole
rival
reason
character.
they made Waluigi was to complement the whole evil Mario thing.
Yeah,
There's no-
I would not call that being made as a joke.
He was made out of necessity. He was made out of situational necessity, is what it was. And I've just noticed over the years, people are liking darker and darker stuff now, which is weird.
True. Which I also agree is weird, but
But
at the same time, can you really call either of the WoW characters dark?
no, I can call them slobs, which in a way I can respect.
I
But
don't know. Waluigi's is a Wario definitely.
Oh crap! But like it was just like I remember when Ocarina of Time and was the definitive Zelda game, and like Majora's Mask was considered the divisive entry, and then and now people are really starting to like it, which is weird because back in the day it was one of those games where people either loved or hated.
I think people just in that day were not ready for that kind of change.
Well, it was this I would have liked it had it not been for the three. Everyone loves the 3D mechanic and the sit and all that, and where people are either, but people either love or hate the save system, which the save system in that game is just completely funky. It works just so bizarrely different than how save games and saving in
other games or
other
typical Zelda
have worked before and since. So, but the whole selling point behind that game, I just did not like. I did not like the whole 3D mechanic. Maybe I would have liked it more if they didn't have you lost your progress and so much stuff after doing a day and saving, but it was just so annoying, and it that kind of killed it for me. But it's just the overall tone of that game was just so much darker. I'm like, now I know I've watched a lot of horror movies, but Nintendo and Zelda is not exactly what you would want to have dark stuff on. It doesn't really seem like it should have its place there, is what I mean. There. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I respectfully disagree, mostly because of the examples where dark tone has worked. For example, Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess, it was dark, but not in the way Majora's Mask was dark.
Where Majora's Mask was doom and gloom.
Yeah, it was weird. It was Ocarina of Time was dark, not Ocarina, but Twilight Princess was dark.
Ocarina had its dark moments,
but it was dark in a way that was almost comical, at least to me, because it seemed like he was trying to overcompensate for Wind Waker's cutesy cartooniness. You know what I mean? To the point where visually it was even much darker. So it seemed like Twilight Princess was like an overcompensation of redirection. Does that make sense? Because in that sense,
I can see that.
sense, I do get it and I like it. But compared to Majora's Mask, it was so much more subtler, and then had moments that actually jumped out and let you know that this could have been a horror game. That just to me doesn't belong in a Zelda game.
Yeah, horror and if anything, Zelda shouldn't have anything more than soft horror.
Yeah, the whole thing with people like to make fun of the dark stuff in Ocarina with some of the walls looking like skulls, or the dead hand in the bottom of the well, or the shadow temple.
Or the
those are only
redeads.
those are only 2 to 3 levels out of an entire game. Where that kind of stuff was underlying throughout the entirety of Majora's Mask. That's pretty different. I think I would like that game a lot more had it not been for the 3D mechanic. Or if they had done the 3D mechanic differently.
The 3D mechanic I'm very torn on.
Yeah, that seems to be the thing that that makes the people either love it or hate it. I can't Majora's Mask was probably the first Zelda game I had had a love-hate relationship with. Wind Waker was probably the
I
second.
know. If I remember,
You had a
AVGN
boy crush on Link.
was
I know.
what?
Nothing.
AVGN was also very torn on Majora's Mask.
Yes, I remember that.
I think his way was he loves the story, doesn't care much for the 3-day system.
Yeah. I will say this. He did say something that I do, as much as I hate to admit it, I do agree with. Playing, like, going from Breath of the Wild and going back to, like, Ocarina or Majora's Mask, it is pretty jarring with how the controls work. But but you also gotta remember, at the time, we had never had 3D games like that or Zelda games like that. So, and for it to work like that and as good as it did at the time is pretty outstanding.
Yeah.
But in comparison to games today, yeah, it is kind of janky at times, but they're at the time they were state of the art and did remarkably well. And in terms of how that works in comparison, that's pretty darn good, in my personal opinion. Now, me personally, I think. Now, granted, with my nostalgia for Ocarina of Time and like it being like one of the very first 3D games I ever owned and played, I've said before, it's the I didn't know you could do that. That's part of the VR thing I was telling you about, Decker. Apparently, they left some of that in. I didn't know that, but and I've said before, Ocarina is the one game I ever had that sense of immersion. Like that's probably the best word for it. I never knew how to word it before, but like I've never been immersed in a video game like I have been in Ocarina before or since Ocarina. So that's just telling you something. But
Speaking of Ocarina,
okay.
go ahead and finish.
Okay. What I was going to say was, what was I going to say? Oh, crap. The whole thing with Ocarina is like, I think one of the reasons I like Ocarina so much, especially in comparison to Majora's Mask, is I like the old story, the old like fairy tale kind of story that Ocarina tells. You know what I mean? Like the chosen hero has to save the land and save the princess. It's like something straight out of it's like something
typical
straight out of a
fairy tale.
book. Yeah, it's a fairy tale book. So,
No, both. That was a good way.
yeah. So I think that's one big reason that I like Ocarina. So it just holds a special place in my heart that no other Zelda game would be able to do. And I don't mean any disrespect to any of them, because Zelda is my favorite gaming franchise of all time. But that's the best way I can put it. Okay, what were you gonna say, RKO?
I was saying, speaking of Ocarina, have you seen what Pro Jared's been playing?
He's been playing Ocarina Randomizer, hasn't he?
Yep.
I would love to know how to do that.
Oh man, it's a fun one too.
Okay, I'm just gonna...
I think I'm on episode like 3 or 4 and he still hasn't gotten a sword.
That's funny. You know what? For an Ocarina of Time fanboy, that would be a test of skill though, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
Oh, and dungeon entrances are randomized?
Oh no.
He went to go into the Dongo Cavern, and it was the Spirit Temple.
Oh wow. That would be impossible because you wouldn't even be
His
equipped.
face when he realized was like, It was hilarious.
Well,
It
the
was like,
funny thing is,
oh.
that would be impossible to do because you wouldn't even have the right equipment to get through it to begin with.
Right, I know. It's a whole thing where it's one of those randomizers you're going to have to keep up with where everything is.
So, you know, that kind of randomizer can break the game because if
No,
he
no,
gives you
those are usually made to where the game cannot be killed. It's just a matter of trying to find where what you need is hidden.
so whatever you need is in the temple even though it's randomized.
No. Like, for instance, he's gonna have to find the sword so that he can go back and actually get to the Deku tree. And hopefully the Deku tree entrance is something he can do.
Because it would seem like if it's randomized in that kind of way, it's so easy to be broken to where you can't even beat it.
No,
you know what I'm talking
those
about,
randomizers,
right?
I know what you mean, but I know more about randomizers.
Yeah, that's true, you do. I've never played
And
a
randomizers like that are usually designed to not be unwinnable.
Okay. I would like to play a randomizer and probably have you as a guide, because since I've never played one. But I would love to play a randomizer. It seems like like if you play a randomizer like that, it seems like it would be like the most coolest test of skill for a fanboy.
But it would be a test of your knowledge of the game.
Yeah. That would be pretty cool.
Oh, he did tackle the treasure chest minigame.
Oh, that's...
That one where you have to get 2 chests in the room. One has a rupee, the other has a key.
Well, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
He beat it without the lens of truth.
That's impressive.
Well, I mean, he's playing on an emulator.
Well, still.
It's not that
Pass
impressive.
the rabbit.
Save states.
Oh. What did you say, Decker?
I was saying you pass one of the rabbits at the
No, I
collect.
think that's where, if I remember right, that's where they go after you rescue them.
Oh, okay then. Never mind then.
Because all the rabbits you gotta get are in cages. Like, see that one right there?
Yep.
Bless you.
Thank you. I'll warn you, Tony. Uzumaki. I love you, but, don't dish Ocarina. That is the one thing I will not let anyone dish.
Definitely don't dish it.
I will not let anyone diss it.
Don't put it on a dish.
Hey, RKO. RKO, I've got the best idea ever.
Okay, go ahead.
What is it?
And I know y'all are going to be like, oh no, when you hear it. But hear me out,
Okay.
alright?
Oh no.
It'll make sense. It'll immediately sound weird, but it will make sense when you hear it.
That does sound weird.
Okay, so we need to go to Japan, and we need to check out some of their love hotels. Not, but we need to check them out.
Wildman, we've been over this. I just don't see you that way.
That's not what I'm talking about. Shut up and let me finish. We need to check out the love hotels and review them.
Yeah, because they're
Kinda like
totally
a,
gonna let just 3 straight guys go in there.
No, they totally do. They totally do. Some of them do. Have you not seen the couple of YouTubers I told you about? They totally went into like some love hotels and reviewed like the quality of the rooms and all that, the quality of the beds, the stuff that was in there and what the rooms were like, and just like it reviewed it and talked while they were in the room, and then left. Some of them wouldn't let them in. Some of them wouldn't let them in because of anti-gay stuff. Fine, whatever. But like some of them legit just let them go in. It was totally cool. That would be so funny. Cause like they even mentioned in at one point, like, we just left this. And these people, like the people of this hotel, are totally looking at us so weird because we only came in here like 25 minutes ago and we're already leaving. Like, I mean, tell me that would not be.
They get done.
Like, tell me that would not be fun.
That would not be fun.
You are a liar.
I'm just doing what you told me to do.
That would it would get us so many views.
Don't you love how he tells me to say something and then gets mad at me when I say it?
It's a very abusive relationship, I know.
Like, tell me we're in the lead. Okay, we're in the lead. Yay!
Shut up!
Are you telling me what? Are you just telling me what I want you to tell me? Yes.
It's like,
yes.
Tell me we're in the lead. Okay, we're in the lead. Shut up! It's like that. Like,
you know,
no.
Sometimes people ask me, why are you friends with that guy? And I tell them, well, you know, honestly, he's a pretty good guy, but then there's moments like this.
No, but what the correct answer, and it would make the people wonder, the correct answer to it is, well, life would be boring without it. You tell me that's not a lie.
I mean, you're not wrong.
The funny thing is, so while I say that, I am serious about it, but like, it's cool if we don't do that. But I would love for the three of us to actually go to Japan. The unfortunate part of it is, I don't know how you would be able to just go to. The only way I could see us going to Japan is if we save up enough money to stay there for an extended amount of time. That way we can like go and do stuff, and like, but like we'd also have to be able to figure out how to live and survive while we go and do stuff, because there's just so much. How can you do it in like a week? You know what I mean?
You would have to learn how to live.
What?
I mean, certainly you have to brush up on our Japanese, or have a really good guide.
Yeah, well, I have no knowledge of how to speak Japanese at all, but that's my problem. But yeah.
I admit I've been slacking.
Mr. Roboto.
Huh?
I said, Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
It's arigato.
So like, yeah, tell me that would not be fun.
Quote that I'm doing.
I'm gonna find that video, and that I was talking about, and I'm gonna DM it to y'all, and y'all will have a blast with it. I guarantee you.
So if I don't have a blast, can I sue you?
Well, you could, but you won't get any money. I mean, there's no point of suing someone who doesn't have any money.
False advertising.
I mean, you would get more money out of the YouTubers that made it, to be honest.
He told me I would have fun, and I didn't.
Oh, gosh. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. I think I remember it, I just don't remember how to do it. My goodness gracious. Gonna eat the balls of fighter.
I was thinking it.
Great minds think alike.
Exactly.
I love how we've been marketed each other as you, the smart one, made the dumb, tough one.
I mean, it kind of is accurate.
I mean, To an extent, but overly exaggerated.
Yep. What's the word I'm looking for? The word means larger than life. Kind of like how when you talking to me or to Wildman?
You.
Okay. Like the what I meant was it's kind of like shows like Seinfeld or Everybody Loves Raymond. How they're basically, or George Lopez, one of my favorites, where characters play like versions of themselves that are like they're similar to their actual selves in a lot of
Overly
ways.
exaggerated.
Yeah, but they're also overly exaggerated for the show.
Gosh, why can't I remember how to do this? But,
Because you played the game too much. Yeah, that's why you're able to remember how to do this.
No, I said, why can't I remember how to do this?
Oh, I can't.
Why don't you pay attention to me?
Because you haven't played the game enough. That's why you can't remember.
Why don't you pay attention to what I say? Don't you love me anymore?
Because it gets under your skin.
Why don't you look at me during?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You just turn your head. I see Decker is starting to lose it a little bit with that one.
It's like, I'm gonna hate this. It's like, hey, we only have a few more days before No Nut November's over. Don't
Oh, I
ruin
already
it.
failed that. I wasn't even trying. I forgot all about it.
I've been focusing on no shave.
Yeah, it was an obvious joke, but I couldn't resist.
It was a funny joke. It's one of those things I like to make things awkward. That's why I want to get invited to Mark and Emily's wedding. I want to make things awkward. And if he sees this, I hope he hears this. I want to be able to give a speech and just start breaking out into singing A Whole New World and just end up sitting on Mark's lap while I sing it. And totally not a gay way, just like, hey, I'm having fun at your expense and you're going to enjoy it. Because there's nothing you can do about it.
Hey, why are you calling security?
Can't you take a joke? It's one of those things where, I would love to see Emily's reaction to that, because, I guarantee you, oh, wow, he actually did that. He's like, he said he was going to do it. I didn't think he was actually going to do it. Holy crap. I thought he was joking.
When she says, I didn't think he'd actually do it. You don't know him very well, do you?
When he says he's going to do something, he does it no matter what it is. I actually want to bring a chainsaw and use that to cut the cake. So it's time to cut the cake. Oh, I brought the knife. I brought the knife here. Let me use it to do it for. Use this instead. No, Wildman, you're not cutting the cake. Well, at least use my chainsaw that I brought for it. And then I actually lift up the chainsaw. How'd you get that in here if you don't want to know?
Chainsaw. One of them will be like, I'm surprised he actually brought a chainsaw. I'm not.
Tony, you're so mean.
Oh, you're not.
I'm not
Life
invited
Lucky
to his
number
wedding
7.
whenever it happens. That's so mean.
What about me, Tony?
No, now I know he's gonna say you just to spite me, because he likes to do that for some reason. Which I can't really diss him for that, because that's totally what I do to RKO all the time. Dadgummit! See? Oh crap, I'm losing all my lives.
Can I bring a date?
You're not even at lucky number 7 with those lives.
Oh, I passed that. I was all the way up to 15. Crap, I forget how to do this.
Tony, am I allowed to bring a date?
Yourself does not count, RKO.
Aww, you're trying to butter me up.
Wildman, I got a plan.
You cannot date his sister. He won't let you. I've already tried.
Also, I'm gonna bring my date, Wildina.
Nor will he consent to his aunt, so that's just weird.
I'm gonna bring my date, Wildina.
Oh, so we're gonna pull a Zoro the Gay Blade play, are we?
Just go with it, man. I'm getting you in.
You know what? That'll work. That'll do. That'll do. I can wear that dress and pull off that wig. I've done it before. I mean, we don't talk about that.
Was that a subtle Mark Roberts reference?
Maybe, but the other part wasn't.
Well, I know that. Just I can wear that dress.
Yeah.
Thought so.
How do I do this?
Although the one with the wig is probably my favorite version of that bit.
Oh yeah, because it was JKS instead of Gloria.
Yeah, which I just love JKS.
My gosh, what am I doing?
One thing I don't think even you can deny, JKS had an infectious smile.
Yeah, JKS was awesome. I'm not denying that.
And it was hilarious when you put that wig on.
Trying to figure all this out. I might have to play this part off.
If I remember, didn't the, like, all the people that were, like, behind them, like, all the ones that were in the homecoming group, actually give him a standing ovation at that point?
I think they did. I think they did, to be honest. I think they did.
And I honestly bet that was because I don't think they were expecting it.
No, well, there were several times they gave him a standing ovation. So, there were several times they did that.
It makes sense, but there's a lot of times he is able to just...
Well, like, he stole the show so many times.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I might have to start this part over. Oh, you know what? I've done this before. I can... Yeah. I can go back to this world. I think last time I just skipped it because I couldn't figure out, or I don't remember. I just remember I didn't have to put up with that bull crap.
checkpoints refill your health and let you respawn. But if you lose all your lives, you have to start the level all over again. And that would be sad.
I want bacon! Give me bacon!
So you want bacon strips?
You are the worst piece of bacon I've ever had. It's fine. I'll go find some chicken. I've never met a chicken I didn't like. That's fine. That's cool. It's cool.
Hey, that kind of looks like the... It's blink and you miss it, but if you've seen Adventure Time, that bush looks just like the treehouse
Egg
that
roll.
Finn and Jake lived in.
It's an egg roll. Wait, what bush? Huh?
Like, that one right up there next to the barn.
Oh. I've never watched Adventure Time, to be honest. It's animation made me feel like my eyes were being poured in acid.
Oh, you probably haven't even seen the one that looks like it was made on acid.
It's probably a good thing. No, it made me feel like my eyes were being dipped in acid. Corrosive acid.
No,
Not the kind that gets you high, the kind that makes
I
you
know.
scream in agony.
That's what I said it. I said it anyway because I was hoping it would.
I would be like, "Hey, I think you're making fun of me."
Meow cats. Herb Taru. Meow.
Hey, he are making fun of our car. He say our car is gay. We not gay, he gay. Let's get Godzilla to kill him.
Keep around and ruining my groove.
Bonus points if you know what he's referencing.
Yes, I will send you a cyber cookie. And a... Never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
I'm pretty sure I am ineligible for this because he knows that I know.
Well, I know you know what that is. I'm pretty sure Decker does too. He might just have to think about it where we instantly know. Do you know, Decker?
I'm a little brain drained right now.
Okay.
That's his excuse for not knowing.
Oh, I did find chickens! I found chickens! I'm gonna
Get to know them.
I'm gonna bake you. I'm gonna grill you. And I'm gonna grill you. I'm gonna saute and pepper you with a
What about
I
frying?
can't get up there. Oh, and you, I'm going to drench in lemon and with pineapple sauce, and I'm going to put, and I'm, though you two up there, I'm going to just wait and breed and eat your children every morning.
Dark.
Eggs. I like eggs.
That's funny. Uzumaki. I compared them to like the rabbits, especially with like their pale complexion and the buggy eyes.
And you I'm going to keep as my pet because you're my favorite. That's actually from a that last line was actually from a very bizarre and obscure Robin Williams movie that I can't even remember the name of. I just remember he played a giant whose head could detach from his body.
I would have remembered that if I saw that.
He's not even the main character. He's just like in the one part of the movie, but he like it's like one of those weird like fairy tale adventure kind of movies, and like the main character or Baron, like the Baron kind of character is like had such an adventurous life kind of thing, but like apparently he knew the giant's wife, and she was a giant whose head could detach too, and like I remember very specifically Robin Williams' character was jealous, but like so he had the main character and his crew and the little girl that was with them caged up, and then at night the this is totally a Robin Williams kind of thing to do, and I would totally do it too, but like at night the wife's head comes to visit them and help them escape, and she's making all these kind of moaning and pleasurable noises, and like the little girl just asks the main character, why is she making those noises? And he goes like, the husband, like Robin Williams is tickling her feet, and then it cuts to him and the body, the husband and like Robin Williams and the wife in giant bed, and like you just see them moving around, and he's like, I know you enjoy this very much, my dear, but why are you so silent? And it just like the covers come off, and he's actually tickling his feet, her feet, and then he sees that her head is gone, and he's like, oh, you've gone to rescue them, no, and like so he gets his like 3-headed giant vulture bird, and like he's like as he's riding the giant bird, he's talking to each head, and he's like, you get the main character, you get the sidekick, and you get the little girl because you're my favorite. I honestly don't remember the name of that movie. I don't.
The Adventures of Baron Munchausen?
Yes, that actually is. That's it. Oh my gosh. I don't remember anything about that movie except it had some weird stuff. Like, it was full of that kind of weird stuff. And like, apparently at one point they encounter the goddess of love, Venus, or something, and it's just like that kind of stuff all throughout the entire movie, where like they even get swallowed by a giant monster, like a Pinocchio style. It was just one thing after another, no break. It was amazing. I was just like, it was on back when the movie channels were good.
Yeah.
Oh, Venus was played by Uma Thurman.
I need to find this movie. I might need to get, oh my gosh, it totally is a movie that the Wildman character would review. It is that wacky. I need to get Chris to, send me give me a torrent of it. That's the only way I'm going to be able to find that.
It is on Blu-ray.
Huh?
It is on Blu-ray.
Yeah, but I don't really order stuff like I used to anymore, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would
You could always check at Half Price Books.
Do they really usually have that kind of stuff?
Shit, dude, they would be surprised what movies you can find.
Yeah, that's true. I did find see an advertisement for a new a store in Houston that I didn't know about that I am totally gonna go check out. It's definitely like a Renaissance style kind of book, kind of store that has like apparently all kinds of like swords and old kind of journals where like it's old bound leather with like torn up wrinkled paper and like all kinds of other stuff that you just see at the Renaissance Fair. And I'm like, apparently it's been in Houston for like 35 years and I never knew about it. But apparently it's like it, so I'm gonna go check it out in a couple of weeks.
What's it called?
I think it's called Magic Cauldron. So yeah. How do I do this? I remember how to do this. I'm trying to remember how I did this before, because I do remember this puzzle. Yeah, it's called Magic Cauldron.
If one of the main attractions is a black cauldron, don't fall in.
You might not want to go.
Why?
Premier retailer of witchcraft supplies, pagan supplies, and Wicca supplies.
Gotcha. Well, isn't that disappointing?
They do sell Renaissance gear, but their main thing is the other stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, isn't that disappointing? I kind of... I just saw like the swords and book stuff and I was like, oh, I'd check that out. Apparently not anymore. Oh, I made it. I made it just as that fence was going down. That's awesome. Dang, I was totally interested in seeing that because I do like those kind of that style books.
I get that.
Yeah.
Cause I'm with you on that.
Yeah. Dang. Oh. Huh? What'd I do? I know I saw a chicken fall. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on.
Oh wow.
What?
So, in the Adventures of Baron Munchausen, Robin Williams is not credited.
Really? But
And that's because he was a last-minute casting after the budget had run out, and he performed his role uncredited and unpaid.
Really?
It was also Uma Thurman's first acting job.
Interesting.
Although because of the inordinate production delays for the movie, it was not her debut.
Wow. Robin Williams did that unpaid.
Yep.
That's insane. So I guess that was just like him being a good sport so the movie could get done?
Yeah.
Huh.
The movie also did not make its budget.
That doesn't surprise me. Like, it seems like it faded into obscurity for a reason.
It had a budget of $46.63 million and made a box office total of $8.1 million.
Ugh.
So it very much was a bomb in the box office.
I do remember liking that movie from what I saw.
It does have a 92% rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't go by Rotten Tomatoes because they seem like they're swayed too easily, kind of thing.
Well, but the thing is, Rotten Tomatoes is done by... There's two ratings on Rotten Tomatoes. There's the critic rating and the fan rating.
Okay. All that matters is the fan rating. So that's the one that's 92, you said?
It doesn't tell me which one it is on here.
Oh, okay.
But it does say it's a 92% approval rating based on 51 reviews.
Okay.
With a weighted average of 7.33 out of 10.
Okay.
On Metacritic, it has a score of 69 out of 100. So it's a highly rated movie.
Interesting.
Another film that wasn't
Roger
wasn't fully
appreciated out of 4.
What?
Another film that wasn't fully appreciated in its time.
No.
Yeah, that's what it seems to be.
And it's funny because like that's how I feel about Waterworld, but like it's if you want like a very broad but accurate description of Waterworld, it's basically Mad Max on the water instead of desert. It's really what it is.
It was actually nominated for 4 Oscars.
Oh wow! Why didn't this movie
Didn't
do
win
well?
any. Like one of the big ones, it was nominated for Best Art Direction, but lost to Batman.
Well, I mean, when you go up against Batman, there's not really much competition.
Went up for 4 Saturn Awards in 1991, including Best Special Effects.
Okay.
But it lost that one to Back to the Future Part 2.
I mean, so it was just up against really steep competition.
It was up, yeah, it was up against some hard competition.
Yeah.
Also for the Saturn Awards, it went up for Best Costumes at the same time as Total Recall.
It just did not come out at a good time.
It's definitely the way it seems.
Like the weird thing is it stood out because of how bizarre it was, but compared to the competition, it just didn't stand a chance. That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Hey, Tess! Yeah,
Lucky and his sister are the only characters in this game that can actually talk. What the heck? It's Robo... That's supposed to be a tarantula or a wasp?
Well, it has wings. Sort of.
A burbot!
Let's do this!
It sounded like she either said bourbon or burpit.
Why not both?
Burpit because I got bourbon.
Exactly. Why are you fighting your sister?
No, I'm not fighting my sister. This is a cat.
You said that is.
Oh, okay. It looked like.
No, I was saying the only characters in this game that actually talk are Lucky and his sister. Fun fact, and this is probably one of the reasons why the fox is one of my favorite animals of all time. They're you know how some people say they're like the link between canine and feline, or like they're a canine on hardware on feline software. There's a reason for that. They have qualities of both. Foxes are the only canine to have both slitted eyes like a feline and retractable claws like a feline. and
lower left, dude. Lower left.
And their body overall is more built more like a feline. They're not bulky, they're more slender and aerodynamic like a feline. So it's like they're really like the bridge between the two worlds. Which I'm convinced somewhere along the line dogs and cats were like, this war has gone on too long, we must have a child to bring peace between our two races, and that's how the war was born. I'm pretty sure that's how it happened. I mean, it makes sense to me.
What I'm getting here is that foxes are the best of both worlds.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure that's how it came to be. There was a great war, the canine-feline war, and they finally said the only way we can bring peace is if we bear a child that has both qualities of us, and there can finally be peace between our worlds. And I'm pretty sure that's how the fox was born. Don't ruin it. This is my headcanon now. This is legit.
But does that mean that
it makes perfect sense?
Since they're the best of both worlds, does that mean foxes are Hannah Montana?
You know, that would make more sense if I knew any kind of Hannah Montana song, but I don't. So
that's literally the name of one of her songs.
Well, I mean, I never listened to Hannah Montana, so that went completely over my head. You gotta do better. I'm sorry, that was a good attempt. It's just I gotta know the reference. Like I don't know the reference, the source material very well. So
it was just, you know, back before she went crazy.
I mean, did she really go crazy, or did she just let loose what was already there?
I think she maybe a little bit of both.
She was definitely warped.
She was definitely what?
Warped.
Yeah.
Just like Crash.
Warped. You gotta say, when you're talking about Crash, warped. You gotta say
but
warped.
I didn't
like
say the word warped.
You did say the word warped. You just
I
said
did not.
Oh.
Decker
that falls on you. You gotta say warped.
But he wasn't making a Crash reference. It was
But
me
you
that
did. So you gotta say
but
warped.
I didn't say warped. I just said just like Crash.
But Decker said warped. You can't say warped in the same sentence with Crash without saying warped, like warped.
Well, see, that's what I'm trying to say. Technically, it was two different sentences
in the same conversation. You're not getting out of this. I'm not letting you. I'm not letting you get out of this.
It's because you can't accept that you were somewhat wrong.
Decker was warped and Crash not said in the same conversation right after each other with no word in between.
Sir, your original statement was that they were said in the same sentence, which I
pretty
disproved.
much. Like it seems like they were said in the same sentence. Wow, you are really a stickler for technicalities, dude.
And also, there were words in between.
What?
There were words in between Crash and Warped.
Decker, is it just me, or does or could RKO be a real stickler for technicalities, which makes him great lawyer material?
Infinite fluff and stuff.
I'm very worried because he likes to play this kind of thing all the time, and I'm not going to say what I was going to say because he can use that against me, so I'm not going to let him give him that ammo. But it's very concerning. You have to be very careful, RKO, with this newfound power. Promise me you will only ever use it for good and not selfish desires like I would. You have to be better than I am.
I thought I already was.
Oh, I know that's a lie. I know you too well. That's an outright lie.
I don't sink to your level very often.
No, but I know the things you have done. And I still love you very much. I will give you a hug and warm milk before you go to sleep like I do every night.
I've actually never had warm milk.
I can make a joke. I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, you're right. That was something else I gave you. That
See,
was
I wasn't
horrible.
trying
I'm
to
sorry.
make any kind of joke. I was just being like, you know,
It was, I mean, it was the powder stuff.
It was at that point, can you even blame me? Because it was just too easy to make. I still love you.
sometimes I wonder.
No, it's what it. Here's the funny thing, y'all. If it's not the people that I mistreat you gotta worry about, it's the people I'm nice to you gotta worry about. Because the people I love, I actually treat very horribly. I know that sounds weird, but
He really
it's
does.
the truth. It sounds very bizarre, but it's the truth. So if I'm being nice to you, there's something going on.
If he's being nice to you,
I actually
sleep
hate
with
you.
one eye open.
Yeah. If I'm being nice to you, it means I actually hate you.
You best be a light sleeper, because he'll be all over you like a bad itch. It'll be war, I tell you.
Like, you'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll be standing in the corner with it, and you'll only see the lit butt of a cigarette, and I'll be like, go back to sleep. Nothing's gonna happen yet. Everything's fine. Shh, everything's fine. Go back to sleep. Do you want some
Just
more
ignore
milk?
the fact that he's wearing a white hoodie.
And I've
with
dyed
some
my
face
hair
paint.
dark, and I have a splitting grin. Just, like, shh, go back to sleep. Do you want some more milk?
Okay, Jeff.
I love how I was just like,
Oh, he got it!
I love the fact that I was trying to, like, do this, like, weird, like, throwback joke, and no one said anything.
No, we all stopped paying attention a while back.
You're so mean to me.
Yes.
This really is an abusive relationship.
And I've already solved this puzzle.
Huh?
I've already solved this puzzle in my head.
Good for you. Crap, I gotta start over. Because I already know I screwed it up. Decker,
Yes.
whenever we go on like a little story tangent like that, please contribute. Because I would love, that's part of the fun. I know you tried, but add to the story. That's part of the fun. We do skits here. It's fun. Bring the joking skit stuff that we do at Skits and Giggles Corner, which we need to actually make into some videos, by the way. But yeah, tell me that wouldn't be fun,
That wouldn't be fun.
huh? You know what, RKO? You can go suck it.
I'm just doing what you told me to do.
Sometimes you're more literal than I am.
That's why they call me Drax.
I do remember this puzzle from my first playthrough. just don't remember how to do it.
You're almost there.
I kind of remember a little bit.
Actually, you weren't almost there because you had those two backwards.
You know what? If I get, those are really easy to get stuck. I have gas really bad for some reason. I don't know why.
We did not need to hear that.
I mean, I actually didn't drink any milk, so I know that's not why.
So you're lactose intolerant.
Yes, I am. Did you really not know that all these years?
I don't think I did.
Wow. That's actually kind of cool. 22 years and you're still learning stuff about me. That's amazing. And here I thought you knew everything about me.
It's fun because you think you know everything about me.
Oh, I know there's stuff I don't know about you that I don't even want to know. My gosh, I found some out and I'm like, okay. Like how you had a crush on the Olsen twins.
I don't see why that's a big deal. At the point that I had said crush, they hadn't gone crazy.
Well, I don't think it was so much it was the crush, it was what you were doing. No joke, Decker, I once saw him in church kissing, not pictures of the Olsen twins, because I could understand. I can understand that. He was kissing printed, their printed names on paper.
I legitimately do not remember
I
this.
remember that because it was.
I think you're making
I
it
don't
up.
know who to believe.
The reason I remember that is because it was part of a book that had cheat codes to video games, and it was like for one of their Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen video games that they had out. That's why I remember it.
That up.
Huh?
I am like 90% sure you're making this up.
I am not making it up. The only reason I remember that is because it wasn't even a magazine or pictures. It was a book that you showed me before that was just different codes to random video games, and that was one of them. That's why I remember that. And we were in church. How can I make that up?
I don't remember this.
It's one of those things, like, I can see you being honest and about that, and I can see you not as just saying that out of shame, but it's one of it kind of thing. But no, I am not making that up.
I'm not making it. I honestly do not remember what you're talking about.
And it's not one of my false memories, because I can tell the difference between those now. Oh my gosh, I actually broke him. Just so you know, I'm being legit with the Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen thing. I'm joking about the false memories, and that's what broke him. That's awesome. I still have power over you.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was good. That was good.
That was awesome. Oh man.
I can find ways to make that work for us.
I'm sure you can. Dude, that was amazing. I was like, I have not been able to get him crack him up like that in a long time.
See, the way we can make that work is you gotta be like, I know the difference between the false memories now. Most of the time.
Like San Diego is still still up in the air, and so is Guatemala. But yeah, I'm 99% sure this one is legit. Guatemala, that's a little bit up in the air.
I'm telling you, Guatemala happened.
I do remember the cantina with the hot chick and the large bricks of the large bricks with powdery substance in them.
Yes, but that wasn't a chick.
Oh no. Oh no. I went to...
And I tried to warn you.
I went to town with her. And by a town, I just mean So that's
You
what
took
that
the-
was. Oh gosh. Well, you win some, you lose some. Oh well. It was
And
still a fun
see,
night.
And see, the proof is, if it wasn't for Guatemala, Guantanamo would never have happened.
Guantanamo. Oh, I do remember.
And I still
Guantanamo.
blame you for that.
I mean, they had it coming. I mean, they had it coming. I mean, you and I remember Guantanamo very differently. I mean,
Oh no, I remember Guantanamo pretty solid, and I'm still mad about that you tried to sell me.
it was part of the plan that you came up with, and I just modified.
No,
Because
see,
otherwise they were going to kill us.
you weren't supposed to sell me. You were supposed to sell Benny.
That's not what he told me. And I had more confidence in you getting out of there than I did Benny.
Oh, poor Benny.
Oh crap, he's still down there, isn't he?
No, don't you remember?
That was like 5 years ago.
So that's why I haven't met this Benny.
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
would've got
Benny
along.
never made it.
Oh,
Or if he did, he's hiding
is
because he
that
doesn't want
why?
to get
Is
wrapped
that
up.
why you all of a sudden had ketchup on what I thought was ketchup on your clothes already?
Yes!
Oh my gosh!
I tried to tell you, but you wouldn't listen.
I just took a slurp of it and thought it was ketchup.
You must have, you have the weirdest sense of taste.
I do. My taste buds have never been the same and since I stopped smoking. Decker, do you still want to be friends with us?
Of course I do.
We're gonna take you on one of those adventures one day.
Don't worry, it won't be it won't be to prison. Most likely.
I promise I will not sell you to anyone.
He usually doesn't make that mistake more than once.
I mean, there was that time I slept with the Bob Boss's daughter, but we got out of that pretty easily.
Let me guess, she was a hooker anyway.
That's exactly right.
Almost like you were there.
Were you keeping tabs on us? I
thought I saw someone hiding behind that tree.
Like, yes, I was assigned to bodyguard her, and one thing led to another, and like like the mob guys.
Let's just say he
Goons decided to
thought
show up and
bodyguard
wrecked
meant
everything,
something
and I
completely
kind of like,
different.
and they all of a sudden, and like because of me, they all of a sudden came down with a bad case of death. And then the mob guy was like, "Oh crap, never mind." So yeah, it all worked out quite well. What did you say?
Huh?
Well, like you said something in while I was rambling, and Decker chuckled. So what did you say?
I said, let's just say that he thought bodyguard meant something else.
Oh, well. If they wanted me to not do that, they should have said something.
They did.
They should have spoke louder.
It was like the first thing they said.
Don't wear white after Labor Day?
No, after that.
Well, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, you usually do kind of tune out after someone mentions Labor Day.
Yeah, I was like, oh great, fashion police again. Oh no. I'm not a fashion person, so I don't care.
Well, I think you also tune out because you hear labor and you think boring.
Ew, girl stuff, boring, yuck. Uh-oh. Crap, how do I do this? I'm trying to think. Because I did do this once before. I want some victory in my life tonight before we end this. What am I talking about? I've been crushing it all night.
Well, except for that one level.
Where I was too busy paying attention to y'all. My life in a nutshell.
Oh, and that time you died twice.
Well, I mean...
Whoever said you only live once never met Wildman.
No, I mean, do I need to share, like...
We'll say that for another day.
Yeah, I mean... we need to share... we need to remember our past exploits more often. That's fun, going down memory lane.
Maybe for you.
Yeah. I mean, you don't like remembering that stuff?
Some of that stuff I tried very hard to lock away.
Oh, you mean like that time I reset Big Ben to Central Texas time? That was fun.
Queen almost had us beheaded.
I wonder how long I could keep talking after that.
Knowing you? Way too long.
I mean, it's the funny thing was, like, once she realized who I was, she was like, "Oh no, just get him out of here, deport him, please, just get him out." And I was just like, "Oh, so you do remember me?"
Trust me, you're hard to forget.
I do leave an impression. I don't remember how to do this. It's kind of irritating. Wait. Nope.
Okay, wait.
What?
Alright, push the one that you had just pushed back to the left.
Wee! What next? Voice
Now-
from above?
Now push the one at the very top down.
Okay. Push it to the side.
No.
Hmm? What? Did I screw up
We
already?
needed that. Yes.
Okay.
Try to think how to fix this.
We can start over.
RKO insane! Yay! Another perfect victory!
I don't think starting over would help.
I love how he does a "You're here!" look on his face.
Trying to think how to get that. The one that's on the plus. Need to get that back to where, or back to right in between the two pluses.
I'm starting over. Whee! We can figure this out. Okay. down there. And then you go there. Am I doing so far, Mr. RKO, out of nowhere?
Thinking we can make this work. Okay. Alright, get the... I'm trying to figure this out.
Feel free to interject, Decker. This is called Wildman and Friends. Not Wildman and Friend.
You do love me.
Friends, plural, not singular. See, I know grammar. I know some grammar. Conglomerates.
Okay, okay. I think I got this.
Okay. Spice
Push
me up,
both
big
statues
sugar
at the very top all the way to the other side.
Okay. Across?
Yes.
Okay. Speak to me, big sugar man from above.
Perfectly in place.
Okay. Yes, okay. Okay, okay, I see
Alright, don't do anything
Now.
yet.
I see it, I see it. Yes. It was
Now
so
move.
simple. No.
Okay, yeah, that
Okay.
that can work too.
Okay. Maybe. Because there's a problem. Right here.
Actually, no, that's not gonna work.
No.
Push.
No. No. It's not going to work. Speak to me, big
Alright, stop
dreamy
there.
man.
Okay, they're
From
back where they
Pluto.
were.
No. So push the bad statue all the way to the right.
Oh, Daddy, I choose you.
Push the statue at the very top down.
Okay.
Okay.
What now, cheeseburger doughboy? I can somersault. Yeah.
So bad.
What? What?
Said I want to hit you so bad.
Bring it on, love boy.
Alright. Now push the statue in the middle to the left.
Left. That's left. I know my directions.
Now push the bad statue to the left.
Okay. Alrighty.
Bad statue up.
Go for it, Bone Daddy.
Now push that first good statue to the right.
The bat statue.
No, the good one.
Okay.
You're gonna want the bad one back where it was.
So go here. Like
Yes.
that. Okay. Booger boy.
Now, good or bad statue down.
Okay. Clobberbacher. What now, Daddy?
The good statue on the right, push it to the left.
Okay. Go for it.
Bad statue up.
I see it. Thank you, ever so loving teacher.
Good job there, Akeo.
Like I said, I'm pretty good at puzzles.
He's the big brains while I'm the brawn. I'm cool with that. Way to go, boy blubber.
Did you just call me boy blender?
Blubber. Blubber. Clean the corn cob out of your ears. You're ever so slightly smaller than Fat Man. Because you're boy blubber. Thank you for the help. It was some bit. I'm imagining Arceus just sitting in his house, just fuming with a huge angry nerd face on his face.
I'm not upset, I'm just disappointed.
I could have done better. You're disappointed in yourself because I could have done better with making life choices, of making lifelong friends. And instead I chose this weirdo to be my friend for life.
Pretty much.
But you see, I'm okay with that because you're the one that made the dumb choice, not me.
Yeah, to put it in terms of How I Met Your Mother, you're the Reacher, I'm the Settler.
I don't know what context that was in because I didn't watch a lot of How I Met Your Mother.
The joke is their joke thing is that in every relationship there's a Reacher and a Settler.
Oh, you had to settle.
I did have to settle.
I feel so sorry for you. I would if I had to settle for me. I'm not above of making fun of myself, so that's fine. That's awesome. So, Decker, do you see anything familiar or vaguely recognizable?
Ooh, like the wrestler belt.
Yes. So the main guy in this area is just plain ripoff of Macho Man Randy Savage. Like, it's not even funny. It's awesome. That's not him. I don't remember where it is. Oh heck no, I don't want to do another one of these tonight. I remember this one being fairly easy, but I don't want to deal with it tonight. So I'll just skip that for tonight. Have y'all had fun? I know, I am so happy that I actually broke RKO for because I have not been able to do that in a long time. I'm so happy. I get proud of myself over the stupidest things. It's so funny. If I am ever actually going to troll him like I did Decker, I've got to think of something clever. Cause,
yeah, you really do.
Because he knows all my tricks by now, so it's one of those things like, okay, I actually got to get clever. Oh. Oh my gosh, they even have a chair there. Yo, dude. Please, chair shot.
I saw a
please.
wrestling ring a second ago.
Yes. That's not... That one doesn't do anything, though. Oh. I haven't been doing any actual levels.
It's the ladder match of the mind.
The ladder match of the mind. So I guess after this level, I'll just end it.
Sounds fair.
I remember this one. Yeah, this one's fairly easy. I remember this game not being, like, it was easy to beat, and I like that. But like, it was so fun that you could just keep coming to it.
Coming back to it.
Yeah, keep coming back to it. I know what I said. I totally said that. That's exactly what I meant. It was easy to tell.
Nah, just my inner grammar students having a fit.
You and my mother would have gotten along so well, because she was a grammar jerk. I say that with all the love in the world, but my gosh, did she get annoying with it. Like, I would be like, me and so-and-so, I and so-and-so, are you really going to do that?
And I.
Yeah, what?
So-and-so and I.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Oh, it was so annoying.
You know how I remember that? The beginning of the movie Three Ninjas.
I don't remember that. It's been so long.
The very first lines in that is, me and my brothers and I.
Who cares? Like, for all the talk of it's supposed to be proper English, I never hear anyone actually talk like that in normal day-to-day life. So which makes me wonder, is it really, or is it just people being snobby?
Yes.
Because in all my years of living, I've only ever heard, the only people I ever hear that say that, like, is how it's supposed to be said, are people being snobby because they're like, and it feels like they're trying to make you feel dumb and them smart. That's the only people I've ever heard talk like that. But the only exception to that rule is my mother, because she said it because it genuinely annoyed her. But I'm like, if everyone else is saying it this way, is it really wrong? Because the only people I ever hear try to correct you other than that is people that are snobby people. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, screw it. I'm just gonna say me and so and so.
There's very little that I correct.
You know, the funny thing is, the only thing that gets on my nerves is when people pronounce something that clearly doesn't have those letters in it. And the only ones I can like articulate how annoying it is, and granted it's anime character names, but like they're clearly putting letters in there that aren't there.
Oh, like Sasuke?
Sasuke, and the one that really irritates me genuinely is Naruto. I'm like, there's no D. Why are you putting a D there when there's a T instead? That's so annoying to me. Like, Pokemon's is a little bit of one, but like that's really done by people that are trying to be douchey. Or like the only two people that do that are the people that are douchey, or the people that legitimately don't know and they're trying to fit in.
Yeah, I'll sometimes say Pokemon, but when I do it, I'm saying it completely jokingly.
Yeah, it's the people that say it like people that are doing it douchingly kind of say it with a certain tone to their voice, but the people that are trying to that don't know but are trying to like fit in have a more genuine sound to them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
But like when it's people that are saying like Sasuke or Sasuke or like Sasuke, I can kind of get because it is technically using all the letters that are there. They're just pronouncing it wrong. But like when they're using like saying Naruto when it's obviously there's no freaking D. You're putting a D where the T is. That kind of
sometimes
stuff.
That could be a regional.
No, like all the
accent.
All the times that I've seen it done, it's by people that are just being stupid. It's people that are obviously not fans or anime fans, but like, why are you putting a D where there's no D? You know what I mean?
The one with Naruto that annoys me more is the ones that be like Naruto.
Naruto. Oh my gosh,
Have you never heard?
No, I've always heard
Naruto.
I've only ever heard Naruto. And that's like, that is such, like, it's ear grating to me, man. It's just.
How about Naruto?
Naruto, that one too. Naruto, that's the other big one is Naruto and Naruto. I'm like, you're putting letters there that aren't even there, and then you're also mispronouncing the letters that are there. Like, did you not even go to English class in school? That's just so annoying to me. Like, you can clearly read, right? Okay, what does this say? There's no T. There's a T, not a D. What is wrong with you? It's like, it's one of those things like, okay, I get what my mom was talking about with the I and me kind of thing, even though no one talks like that. But here, it's clearly just mispronunciation and putting letters that aren't even there. So, I can kind of start to get where my mom was coming from.
Yeah.
Or no, like another one that will sometimes annoy me is when people use the wrong there. And granted, that's really only when it's written out.
Yeah, and that I will probably do that because there's so many different ways to spell it, so I probably get it wrong from time to time. But I do know is it T-H-E-I-R or T-H-I-R?
T-H-I-E-R.
Okay, T-H-I-E-R. Wait, the one that is... Wow, it's one of those things where, like, I can't...
Okay.
Spell... I can't spell it in my head, but I can spell it on paper.
T-I-E-R is saying, like, something that belongs to them.
Yeah, but T-H-E-R-E is, like,
it's
over there, like, directional.
Mm-hmm. Whereas T-H-E-Y apostrophe R-E is the contraction of they are.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think it saves automatically. So, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining RKO, and Decker on a wild, wacky adventure time. And no, I'm not talking about the retarded show. I'm talking about our fine and fun shenanigans spent together. And we are so glad that you're part of it and have decided to join us. And look, wait for it. Lucky's happy to see you. So join us next time, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will be continuing our playthrough of Final Fantasy VII Original tomorrow, 7:00 p.m. Don't make Lucky cry. He's too cute to cry. Don't let him do that, please. So you know how to make him. You know how to make him not cry. Join us tomorrow on for Final Fantasy VII Original. Thank you.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.